Yes, I guess we're gonna be a bit early. All right, I did plan it for 5, but sure, whatever. We're here. We're gonna do it now. Got here. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a music. No, wrong one. Let's do. Where is it? Where is this? Let me go. Where is it? Is it there? There it is. Here.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Hey kids! It's time to have fun! Ready, set, fire!
What the fuck did that say? This is so good. By the way, God bless whoever edited this video. That was the perfect ending to it, I'll be honest with you.
What's up, everyone? We are
What's
here.
going on?
Yeah, I don't know what Rogue is. I think he might have dipped out, but he has control of this and he pulled us in, so.
Okay.
I do have control. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. Yeah, Rogue is
streaming today.
Yeah, it's today's Boogie's birthday, and he just got Laya tattooed on his face.
Were you not paying attention, Jim?
No, I wasn't. I really didn't care.
Okay, so Wednesday. Okay, so after the whole MRMETOKUR Boogie low-cal whatever fucking tart shit happened a while back. I'm gonna say a couple of days ago. Jim decided to, after the whole questionable Boogie abuse thing, Jim decided to do a quick stream to do the final, maybe third chapter and final chapter of this whole Boogie X saga. We'll call it a saga. So the trilogy of Boogie. We're getting to the final one. So apparently, MRMETOKUR has put the pieces together and figured out that Boogie is completely lying about a lot of different things. And honestly, it's like,
I'm not even ready for this. Jesus.
Yeah, well, here we are.
I'm just gonna stream on TikTok. I don't even care about
Anyways, howdy y'all. I heard Medical was streaming in honor of Boogie's birthday today. That happened yet, or is it about to happen? It's about to happen.
About a half hour.
Yeah. I don't recognize you in chat, but what we usually do, we usually stream Snip.
He's on X.
Oh, he's on X? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have
So he's
people
on
all
your
over.
side.
Remember,
All right.
you're on X as well as you're on 2 different YouTube channels. So regardless of the fact is yes. I will keep track on who's where's who, and
it's I don't know whether I can look at this at 2 different ways. I can look at this the first way. I have risen so far up in the world. I got other people doing my streams for me.
There you go.
Probably do it that way. I'd probably agree with that. I mean,
or I just refuse to pay for restream or StreamYards, and I just don't want to fuck with it. I said, "Fuck it, Rogue, you can do it."
that works for me too. I mean, whatever.
I take the third option. You had a baby. You got to be a daddy now, and you can't be a YouTuber anymore.
Well, he is Daddy Sparky, so he got that name previously because of the whole AI gimmick. So
MCK, there you go, Daddy Sparky.
I know, right? Humble brag, noise. I know, right? I know.
I go with the third option.
Can you tell the difference between what is considered a YouTube kind of thing and then an X thing? Can you tell? Can you tell, Sparky?
Yeah, I see the X. I wasn't paying attention to
There
it.
you go. Okay.
Now, I will not be restreaming this because I'm just lazy. So
that's fine. It's fine.
I'm just on the TikToks. I don't feel like doing the extra shit today.
It is what is. So I'm going to let you know now for anybody who's paying attention. Yes, I have no idea what Restream may or may not do. In the case of shit going weird, because it does have a tendency of slowing things down and then going back to normal, and then
we did figure out that if you're streaming on your end, we don't know if it's like internet connections or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if I'm showcasing it on my end, or if Jim showcases it on his end, it actually comes through just fine.
Yeah, no, I also found out that if I'm streaming it just as is, it also came out fine. But it may affect you. It's weird. It sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. It's one of those things. So who's going to be the lucky feller today who wants to showcase this shit?
Well, I'm fine doing it.
Alrighty, there we go. See, you're
it's not like I'm gonna be like Vosh or Wings and showcase either a really descriptive folder or something, or reveal my search history, like them, or like a common mention. I'll get some internet retard fake soldier that pretends to be a online journalist that's just a big ass locale showcasing that they have a fupa fetish, whatever.
I mean, it is. It's always about that. It's always about that. I feel like you're really quiet.
Goma Dumbass, my nickname for him.
Taxes folder.
Taxes folder. Right. My taxes is already done. And it's on someone else's computer, not mine. I don't do my own taxes. I'm not that stupid. And the words and honorable mentions of the Joker. I'll fuck around with Batman all day long, but mess around the IRS. Are you out of your mind?
Okay. I hear a fucking fan. Hi.
There you go.
Okay.
But yes, sweet potato fart. How do you want to say that?
Just go. Just do sweetie.
Sweetie.
Or if you want
I
the
got
PTS or PT, the SPT.
Well, the thing that, hang on. The thing is, it's so fucking far away. I can't even see the name. I just see, all right, sweetie.
Yeah,
okay.
It's sweetie potato thought.
That's the one thing I don't like about. So on StreamYards, it was big bold in your face. On Restream, it's like itty bitty teeny tiny what the name is.
You do realize you could probably adjust that shit, but I'm not.
I could probably magnify my screen up, but.
You could. I believe.
What are the settings I could change to enlarge? I don't know.
There might be because.
But what we usually do is we'll restream.
Remember, Al Capone was caught on tax evasion of all things. Well, I mean, yeah, that was the easiest thing to get him on. Couldn't get him on anything else.
No, I couldn't get him on mode or anything like that. But yeah, we stream Snipe Medical.
They got him with
commentate
syphilis.
over it, and then we usually start 30 minutes before a stream. His stream
Usually.
is slated to start in about 14 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can watch it here,
Hey,
or you
go
can
over
go
there
over
and
and watch it there.
Yeah.
And
If you watch it
I
here,
can't.
be prepared for us to talk over a lot of crazy shit and shenanigans at the
Laugh,
weirdest times.
talk, and a couple of
Apparently we can't reply in chat on Restream. Okay.
No, you can't.
No, I can.
Nice. You can.
You can. You might be able to give us permission. Who knows?
Well, and you'll watch on X anyway. It's not on YouTube.
I'm watching on the YouTubes because it's all connected. It's all in one thing.
Well, not you. I'm talking about.
There, did you want to see the there you go. See there.
Actually, that's a lot better. I can see that. Now we can have questionable people put all sorts of shit and everyone sees it.
Right. See, there you go. Everybody can see some questionable shit. We know who it is. I don't have to hit the buttons anymore.
No buttons. We'll probably put it down over stream.
I mean
it.
The funny thing is, on my end, it's just like you know how you have those little like radio switches, the
sliders.
Yeah, it's a slide button, and it just goes on and off for the overlay.
Nice.
Very very fucking weird. I love it.
So you've been using Restream for about a month now.
Yeah.
Is it compare? While we're waiting for Mr. Jim to pop back up, tell us your experiences, the pros and cons between StreamYards and Restream.
Let's see here. Pros, I can drive Jim crazy with
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it didn't help that I was already crazy from listening to the Senate hearing.
Yeah.
For 8 hours straight. So yeah.
So you do realize that if I share the entire screen, it also includes your audio.
Yep. And I thought it was on my side, and I thought, "What the fuck's wrong with my computer?"
But that's also the fix with me sharing it because it doesn't do that.
Yes, correct. So, but it's still anything that you guys say or whatever. If I share the entire screen, all of that audio that's also a part of that's kind of attached to whatever commentaries that come with.
You don't have a mixer
with it. So yes, and it's only on your side. So you're the only one that will hear it. Everybody else will not hear it because again, it's not happening on my side.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't have a digital mixer like I got that can separate it out because that's what I've been doing on OBS when I used to use OBS.
I mean, the weird thing is that I can put it through the basic Restream system, or I can attach it to the OBS system.
Now,
from the actual get-go.
Yeah, that's a con with Restream because StreamYards it filtered it out.
To a degree, it did. To a degree, it did. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Okay, so when it comes down to StreamYards, outside of its cost, I think that's the biggest difference between the two because one is relatively cheaper and pretty much easier than the other. Because StreamYards is more of the costly side of things, or whatever you price is. 20, 25, depending about where you are in the global world. If you're Australian, it's $100. But versus the $15-ish to have it go everywhere.
Yeah.
At a click on a button. And you can have multiple different locations ready to go. And if there's a place that you're not 100% sure it has access to, you just get the actual codes and shit, plug it in, and it automatically works.
Question. We're also celebrating something else today. Medica planned to stream out before he went on Locale Live to go at Boogie for the last time on Locale, which was 2 days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, about 2 days ago, yeah.
He planned to stream out already. What he wasn't planning was him roasting Boogie so fucking hard on that stream, you two going, we don't want to fuck this man. Fuck him. Fuck this. What gotta give his monetization back to him?
This is, I believe, the reason of why he got his monetization is because he's been
Keemstar.
streaming more.
Or that streaming more, and I want to say probably Keemstar probably pulled a few strings.
It's very possible that
he has a lot of.
He's got a lot of pull.
Yeah, he has a lot of pull. So it's probably possible as like payment or thank you of coming on and
yeah, I would assume
they're streaming right now at like 28,000 viewers right now. So
yeah, I know.
When you're related to David the Gnome, you tend to have a whole, a lot of pull.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of that. Keemstar probably called in a couple of favors. I don't like Keemstar. I don't like Keemstar one fucking bit. But you know what? I'll give him that. He probably pulled.
It's very possible that he did bring in a few different people. You also have to remember you have Moodatard that's also kind of got a degree of pull.
Yeah. So, question is, I was once a member until YouTube yanked his monetization again. But I was once a member. I can now become a member again. What should I be? Should I be a little pudding, a medium pudding, or a mega pudding?
Really?
Little is $5, medium is $10, and mega is $25.
I know, and you didn't. You avoided putting money down on a StreamYard. So really think about that.
Hey, it's in support. Hey, it's in support of someone else, not me.
I get it. I understand, but the old saying is you should be supporting yourself before you support anybody else.
True.
You got a point.
I mean, if you want to put money down, a little bit of pudding goes a long, long way. I mean,
a little bit.
So.
Oh, I have pudding in my fridge. I might have some.
Oh God.
The funnier thing is I already had pudding earlier.
No, I just remembered. I made pudding the other
I'm
day.
gonna
I had
lose my
tapioca pudding for anybody who cares.
What needs to happen? Somebody needs to make a big bowl of pudding and get those the sprinkle stars and put
Dude,
4
I
out of 5
have a
stars
person that
on
says
the pudding.
pudding. Do you really want that on the board?
Didn't Boogie do that once with pudding?
Probably.
Oh no.
Yep, he did because my brain is.
No, it wasn't Boogie. It was a Boogie. It wasn't Boogie. It was a dumb fuck online, but it wasn't.
Oh
Boogie.
yeah, there was another dumb fuck online who dressed up in a Pikachu outfit and was covered in chocolate.
Putty.
Yep. I have that.
Oh, I have that too. I'll have to
it's on the
that.
internet. I have it somewhere. But
I have it on my computer still. Let's see. Can I find it? Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Yes. But yeah, no, it's about 5 minutes, give or take. I don't see Sparky putting shit up yet, so
6 minutes 30 seconds. Whenever the music starts, I'll start.
Okay.
I'm gonna go have a cigarette real quick and talk with the wife.
Oh, and tell her that you're gonna be busy.
Is it gonna be a talk with the wife or yell at the wife?
You know what?
The wife's gonna yell at me.
Yeah, he's gonna talk nicely to her and the whole deal.
Yes, honey. I didn't say honey. I get it, honey. You know what, honey? I totally get it. And you know what? If she watches this, she wants to be pissed at me. I don't fucking care.
That reminds me of a fucking cartoon. I have no idea which cartoon it was. That it was
Wild Thornberries. It was Donnie.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, not the Thornberries. It was another. It was an actual husband-wife cart. It was like a paper comic that was turned into like a very short-lived animation.
Delbert?
No, Dilbert lasted actually a couple of seasons.
Was it the fuck? What was her name?
It was like an old dude and his wife, and you know what? I'll have to look it up.
Oh,
it's been a while. There's so many.
Well, I got the noise from Donnie from Wild Thornberry.
Yeah, no, that is got Tim Curry in that one. That one I know. Well,
was it Tim Curry who voiced Donnie too, along with Nigel?
Tim Curry was in the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Tim Curry voiced a lot of prolific voices in cartoons, including, was it Draconis? from Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
He voiced Mal from Captain Planet. Well, it depends on what season because they got someone. I can't remember. They got
replaced certain people. So he was in Freakazoid, Darkman, Mighty Ducks. You know, the TV series that they did.
the cartoon.
Yes. Dinosaurs, Real Monsters. We already did the Thornberries, Beauty and the Beast, the animated series.
Yeah, the anime. Beauty and Beast had anime series.
Yeah, they had like an animated series.
That
Basically,
probably didn't run for very long.
no, I think it was the short-lived. What was it? The Enchanted Christmas that they did.
Oh, that was a short movie. That wasn't an animated series.
It's
That was
still
just a
it
movie.
could be broken up into an animation, like a little.
He played in Scooby Doo and the Richest Ghost as what was that name? He was a writer in that one.
Yeah, see, he's got a huge list.
Ravencroft. He played Ravencroft, Mr. Ravencroft in that one.
Yes, he did.
Tim Curry was a really, really good prolific voice actor. And if anyone swinging a little bit red towards the communist side, you can always find him on Red Alert?
Red Alert, yes.
Red Alert as the communist leader.
Yes, I actually do kind of, you know, anytime that Tim Curry is around, I kind of swing in that direction of I'm going to play that particular group just so I can see all the Tim Curry lines.
Yeah, but if I remember right, I said he played in Captain Planet as Mel, but there's like two prolific seasons or two different versions of Captain Planet, and it's the starting of it and then the second portion. I don't remember if he played at the very beginning of it or if he was the replacement.
He was in the beginning.
All right, so they
replaced.
Hexus from Ferngully and the Last Rainforest.
Yeah. He also played the Emperor Palpatine voiceover for the animated
the Clone Wars, wasn't it?
Yep, the Clone Wars. Yeah, at least for 2 years, Darth Sidious and Chancellor Palpatine. Yeah,
he did. He does a really, really good villain voice or a really wacky Australian Englishman voice.
He also was in Young Justice. He did Transformers, The Rescue Bots. Like I said, he's got a list. He's got a huge list of all of his works. So he was all over the place. So
he was in Tales from the Crypt, Mighty Max.
Yeah.
Done
the Ben 10. The
he's
Command
on.
and Conquer's Red Alert. Yeah, I know he's on. I've been waiting for you to.
Hang on.
Besides, you know, he's got to go through his thing. Yes, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Wow, what's volume good? Do I need to turn it down?
I don't know. I can turn it down on my end.
You have a bully cabal that you.
And we got MCK in.
And Jem talking to his missus.
Yeah. So let us know in chat if the volume needs to come up or down.
I'd call it the sweet spot. We spread hugs and love across the internet.
Yes. Hi, MCK.
You know that's not true. You know what you do.
What am I? Name the bully.
No.
Name the bully for
Hello!
Bully Hunter will help you.
MCK, the daughter I really didn't know I had.
Well, congratulations. She's older and wiser.
I might as well just fucking play into it.
I mean, that's the whole idea. You're like Dr. Light.
Medico sounds really.
They're yours.
Okay.
Medico sounds really muffled on my end. It's also being played during a song, so
yeah.
This is like the ultimate condescending.
This is the intro.
That's never ever been in a shitty position in their entire life. Like I can't even believe.
Yepers.
I don't. You can't either that or you lack zero empathy.
I mean, I can turn this on while we wait.
I love the fact that Destiny goes, you like zero empathy, while also going, oh yeah, that firefighter deserved to be shot in the head at the fucking Trump rally.
I know, right?
And I have an army of mercenaries.
Do you want to do this?
Wreaking havoc on web forums.
Do what?
From here
We
to
got
hell.
here on this display.
stand on the person, don't
Sure, why not?
You know,
Okay.
white people act like this. White people are meant to
We're
like
on
Destiny
the
was
bottom.
not.
We got
and you
the
guys can't even
top
act
going.
like
I don't have to worry about shit. So yeah.
to me.
So anything that comes
people
up
like
goes
you
on
need
to
to
the
get a
top
bullet to
portion.
the head.
News shit goes on
You're
top. Old
promoting
shit goes down.
hatred, bigotry.
Oh,
so-
is it bigotry against pedophiles? Pedophobia. It's pedophobia.
Destiny was almost a good person. He was almost a good person. I
I-
don't know
the
what.
funny thing
I
is-
don't know what you're
Here's
doing.
the weird thing.
It's what
He's
you and
got a
your fans
kid
are.
that's
But as
old
a white
enough
person
to
who is
be
male,
kicked off
you're never
the Twitch.
told that there's anything you can do. You have no idea what it's like to be told you're not supposed to do that.
I'm
That's
not
not
going
the kind
to-
of job for you because the sky is the fucking limit.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
There's just I might as well just have it all the way down so the music doesn't DNS. The music's got DNS anyways.
Of course.
Decent person.
that.
Time out. Hang on. Decent person. Kyle Rittenhouse take made me consider he had a redemption arc. Well, Kyle Rittenhouse supports Trump, so right now Destiny's like probably going, man, those 3 people should have killed Kyle Rittenhouse.
There
What,
is a
pedo?
toxicity that
Yeah.
has developed.
Pedo's luck.
among
I mean,
gamers.
they can't get.
No. Because Smitty's going because of his Kyle
No,
Rittenhouse.
I know. I saw that. I can read.
But what I'm saying is, Destiny's probably going, man, those 3 people should have got him instead of Kyle
Well,
defending
there was a
himself.
lot of people that shoulda, coulda, woulda, but apparently those 2 pedos and that questionable white beater was not doing a good job of catching anybody.
They caught bullets.
That is fair. That he did.
They caught bullets.
He did catch the bullets.
Well, and here is a fair thing compared to Kyle Rittenhouse to Crooks. At least So let's compare the 2 of them real quick. Crooks is one of those guys you play Halo with, and he'd be one that grabs a sniper rifle real sneaky.
Yeah.
And try to go up in the corner of the map where nobody can see him, so he's safe and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And he'll take pot shots, but he always misses. And Kyle's the one that goes with the sniper rifle and runs and guns, and he sees me and jumps up and fucking snipes up in the distance. That's the difference.
Should be correct. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I don't like that. That's better. But the other thing that's different with from streamers to this, you can get a layout like this. With chat on
and
one
I
side.
do like it. I do like the layout for this. That was one of the things I hated about StreamYards because you couldn't have an actual chat overlay.
No, and that's basically and again, I can turn it on and off at whim. So
the best streaming service would be if you take the best parts of StreamYards and the best part of Restream, put them together.
yeah,
There you
that's
go. Why can't anyone do that?
Yeah. So far, I haven't seen one to actually do that as of yet. Who the fuck is texting me now? What the hell? I gotta blink. Apparently, me asking for help, trying to do everything on my own and having a breakdown. Okay, Pat, you have your breakdown.
Kamala dancing having nostalgia
A
right
nostalgia
now.
moment? Yes.
Dude,
I
we
live
have beat that song to death before Jim got a hold of it.
I know. Jesus, I love that song.
Especially during Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
However, I will admit, I love the Jim edit. Jade did a really good job on the Jim edit.
You have to talk to the missus if you want to have something that's brand new in the house.
Well, I'm not spoke to because I don't have. There's no way to really
You
mention
don't have
it.
access to Jade.
Yeah, I don't. Jade. Anyways, no, I've messaged Jade in the comment section on a couple of my videos because she's came over and commented on a couple of videos, liking the commentary and stuff we done. And it's like I really want the clips. And I really don't want all the clips. I just want the laughing clips she used for the Camilla dancing stuff. Oh. And the only reason why is because I've been looking through a lot of videos for laughs that he's done, and I cannot pinpoint the ones that she's been using. I can get close, but they're not it.
She has literally either A, got it from the man himself, or B, has
that's what I mean.
Gone through a lot of stock footage to get something that's similar.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I love those clips.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she did give me a price on it.
Yeah,
And the
well,
price is 1,000,000 hats.
there you go.
So
you gotta buy 1,000,000 hats. You gotta buy the hat for the hat for the hat.
yeah.
Maybe you're gonna have to do shirts as well. Oh yeah, we're getting close to that time. I know we are. So, because we're getting to the real song.
The fuck! Back!
Two.
Aim!
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like a video.
Hey. If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet.
Jim, you need your hat pudding, Jim. You need the hat pudding.
Man, the blue
I'm looking for it.
Going to shit.
No.
Not you. Not Jim, Max. MRMETOKUR.
The two of you sound the same when he says.
I know, that's what...
Referring to MRMETOKUR.
Especially when Jim finds out he's gonna.
Jim has access or could have access to the one pudding that actually does with the hat.
And the one that I got for outside, I actually got it from the Gator Gamer. So he so kindly enough gave it to me whenever I asked him. It was like, cool.
Yeah, I mean Gator's like that.
It would have been real nice to have it whenever I put out the YMCA version, because
it would have. I mean,
it looks the one I use in the YMCA looks really jank because the color distortion I had to use on it to get rid of the black background around it.
Yeah.
So it really makes its eyes look odd.
Again, it's not like you can't do a redo.
I really don't want to. It's already out
I know
there.
you really don't want to.
If you two allow me the way to pull a video down and put it back up with everything on it, or do like in-screen edits on it, like replacing segments of a video with another video, I love that. But we all know, well, I really doubt YouTube will do that.
No, they actually are working on that feature.
Well, hurry up, YouTube.
Yes. Apparently, they're introducing AI for that as well.
Oh, and I'm getting dinged on YouTube for my AI bullshit. No, fuck you, YouTube.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Well, happy birthday, Boogie. The
We're
big
here.
5-0. The big 5-0. You've made it a long time, especially with that gruesome bit of cancer you've got. Oh, must have been an arduous journey to the 50-year mark. Chad, are you ready to celebrate Boogie's big birthday bash with me?
Maybe.
We got such a celebration planned as we go over the final Boogie stream. Yesterday was a bit of a blowout. But first, let me get to how do I put this? Let me get to some other official business first. Let's get that intro song out of the way. There we go. You may have noticed they've mistakenly remonetized me for a minute. I doubt that's going to last very long, but I put little puddings and little itty-bitty hamsters in for the memberships. Tiny itty-bitty little hamsters and puddings. I've heard some people speculating, Keemstar pulled a few strings down in my channel back.
He's been
know
listening to us.
YouTube is really big on the idea of mocking people who've gone through sexual abuse. That was the decision. That was the decision at YouTube headquarters. They said, hey, Keem, we need you to get Jim to make fun of Boogie about a traumatic childhood situation that he went through, and then we're going to remonetize him. We're going to let him get all the fucking dollary dues. But he's got to make that fat motherfucker cry. It's the first thing you got to do. So Keem was like, Eagle has landed. Let's send the message. Signal flares up in the air. Let's do this. Jim, you've got to dunk on him. You've got to come dunk on this fat-titted man and make him cry about this terrible tipple abuse. I was a man for the job. I was hired to come in and do it. Let's make it awkward and uncomfortable. That's what Jim's for.
Me, pretty much.
And I got that email. Mission accomplished. We'll call you when we need you. We'll call you when we need you to go after more sex abuse victims, Jim. Check's in the mail. Check is in the mail. That's how corporate America works. That's how YouTube.
Clips.
We all know YouTube is just exactly like that. That's how it's set up. That's how it works. They love edgy shit. They love it. They're so down for it. It's the greatest way to get remonetized. Actually, it's my Tekken video. shitpost video I put up. Got enough watch hours. Go figure. That they greenlit the channel again. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
So please remember, there's Ko-Fi and Cash App, and of course, hats for your hats for more hats. I think my wife has drawn more art and put it up on the store. We're a
Now I'm here in
store-funded
the tech
economy
corner.
over here, so be sure to go over there and check that out. What
Why
a
are you
doozy!
over there in the techie
What a
corner?
doozy!
I
of
mean,
a
you're like
couple of
everywhere.
weeks. It's been very strange, this Boogie situation.
I see
I'm
something
vaguely
odd.
familiar with Boogie. I mean, we all are, kind of, right?
I see.
We know that he
something
exists as a
odd.
content creator on the internet, and he has for a long time. We saw the
Somebody's
spectacle
missing a little
of the
bag.
cancer debacle unfold in real time. Destiny
Oh,
came in and spanked his
you
ass a
talking
little bit.
about MCK over
And
there?
then we saw that kind of
I'm
just
joking.
tailspin
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
over
it.
days, over the course of a week, really, as it just kind of built its own momentum. And during that time, all the channels that had been dedicated to calling out Boogie and talking about, all the lies and all the obfuscation. I can't say the word.
Yeah, he does.
I can't say that word. My tongue's not working. All the shenanigans. Let's go with shenanigans.
I
All
like
his
that
bullshit.
word. Good word.
All these channels that really were dedicated to cataloging his bullshit felt vindicated. We had old Jackson Clark vindicated. All the A-logs vindicated. Because they said, I don't really trust what's going on. I don't find it to be honest. And then finally he gets called out on it. And first he denies it after Destiny comes after him. Then the next stream comes. More evidence is presented. And the next stream comes. And finally he breaks. He cracks.
MCKY.
He can't take it anymore.
$2
He finally
donut.
admits that it's all bullshit. When he was waving his little phone in the
All
air and
that
saying that
every
was
money
his portal
is
and
Daddy
he had
Jim
information on that and his
monetized.
roommates and everybody
Woohoo.
else could see it and it was all true, but he wouldn't send it to anybody. All bullshit. And I think most people picked up on that because who's going to refuse $80,000
is
to
a
send a
tough
single
word.
screenshot? It doesn't make any sense.
In the mainstream
Doesn't
vernacular.
feasibly
I
make
know,
any
right?
sense, especially at the tail end of a crypto scam. So
Actually, I would love
it was
to
a rough
have
fucking
gotten
patch of
Sparky to say that one.
days there for the boogeyman. Crypto scam, get embarrassed by that, fake cancer, get nailed on that.
That would
How
have
do we
been a
top
good
that?
one.
Where does it go from there?
That would have been a hilarious
Well,
moment.
I've got a dark stream for you today
Dark
to
stream.
celebrate this 50th birthday of Boogies, which is actually his birthday today. He mentioned this like yesterday or the day before. We're going to go after one of his other larger claims and just see what we think about it. Because this is something else that apparently
Raggy.
is a point of contention.
Raggy.
And can you really blame people?
Where's my record?
Boogie's become the man that cried wolf. And now everything and anything that he's ever said or done is a suspect. After the crypto scam, after the cancer bullshit, can you really take his word at anything? And so this week has been weird. You have this all kind of playing out, and then people are hesitant. They don't really know when they're watching this, is this real? Is this just like a scripted kind of kayfabe thing? I couldn't tell you. Maybe Keemstar and the boys are cooking this back in the lab. I don't know. But the amount of reputational damage that Boogie has taken seems to be fucking extraordinary. Seems to me it'd be a little difficult to kind of pass that off as just a giggle for the boys. And so we come to the most uncomfortable subject matter of all. But first, let's kind of ease into it. So what happened when last we left off on Dragon Ball Z? Well, Boogie got busted for the crypto scam. Boogie got busted for the cancer scam. And it wasn't looking good. Keemstar threw him off the show. Said, I'm not going to work with you anymore. Allegedly bought him out of his 25% ownership. I guess he had 25% ownership of Local Live Podcast. And then demanded his play button, which he actually got. He sent it to him. He got his fucking play button. So he was kind of down in the dirt. So, how do you top that? Where do you go from there? Well, how about...
Yeah, it was completely effective for his weight loss
who,
surgery.
for some reason, pities Boogie more.
He lost all that weight.
Person on the internet. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's just like he's this little retarded goof of a sidekick, maybe.
I wouldn't be so shocked on that one. I mean, the only thing
he's been taking medicine
correctly is
so he's trying to find some way to redeem this guy. And he was going to have him come on the show and talk about other stuff.
So eat more.
But Boogie didn't take that so well.
Sense.
Had a little bit of a spaz out. A little bit of a tipple twisting, if you will.
A tipple twisting?
A bad incident took place. Boogie will probably not be on the show tomorrow. Oh, what happened to our Boogie man? What happened?
Plan D,
Well,
Vault-Tec.
Let's find out. A bad incident. I don't know what that could
We
be.
can
It could be
only
anything.
wish.
Yeah.
Last night I was forced to call the police on Boogie 2988. I'll explain everything tonight. Uh-oh. Call the police on Boogie. He's such a rational, insane person who never spurgs out. Why would you need to call the police on Boogie? What could possibly be going on? Well, let's see what the show topic was. Oh, God. Buckle up, audience. We're going fucking dark today.
Are we, though?
Let's take a look.
Has been saying throughout the years that different stories about his abuse, and they do not match up. Now, this is a known liar, a known manipulator, right? And here people have gone throughout the years and they got statements. In 2012, he said this. In 2016, he said this. And they don't match. They don't link up. So all this was put together on a screenshot, and I'll show you the screenshot in a minute, but I don't want to derail the show for looking for it.
I agree.
Oogie Boogie was more.
Are we going to be talking about childhood abuse? That's a dangerous subject. Chat, can we what would we call it? See, I forgot. Like, we're on YouTube now, right? And motherfuckers are scared to make videos where they even say anything like, you can't say the word kill or abuse or gun. Suicide's a no-no. Can't say blood or gore. You never notice how they all fucking censor themselves now? They put the little little asterisks in the word. You ever read a title? It's annoying.
I try not to.
Try to go watch a true crime thing now. Where they talk
I
about
do
murder
it
and
on
suicide.
Twitter.
Words can't be said. Yeah. But we're going to be talking about childhood abuse, which is like the big boy subject to be talking about. Nice and dark. Really monetizable, isn't it? So can we get a CA in chat for childhood abuse? Can we spam that to thank YouTube for the remonetization? Jim's been remonetized. What he's going to talk about? Dark fucking childhood abuse. Let's go. Yeah.
This monetization is going to last long.
Susan. Well, no, Susan doesn't work here anymore, does she?
That's right. Some Indian dude does.
Oh, that's right. Yes, chat. You have to say unalive. Can't say suicide. No. Unalive is the word. There are a lot of words we can't say anymore. Lots of CAs in the chat. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for the $1.82s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Probably going to be getting a little mad at me. Tiny bit upset at me.
CA?
Okay. So, we're headed into dark
Canadian.
territory, aren't we?
Canada. The hell?
Well, let's see where this goes. Because this was Keem's idea. Let's take it from the perspective that Keem is on the level. I know some people are like, "Oh, this is kayfabe," but let's say it's on the level.
Yeah.
He's really doing like a P.T. Barnum thing with this motherfucker. He's like, "Hey, Boogie, I want you to come on the show and let's talk about what a fuck up you are with that crypto scam." And then after he gets trounced on that, he's like, "Hey, Boogie, this guy that hates you and who you hate, Destiny, he's gonna come on here and he's gonna shit right in your mouth about the faking cancer." And then after that, he's like, "Hey, Boogie, we're going to bring you on because people think you made up the whole I've been abused thing. We're going to make a whole show out of it." And Boogie's just like a whipped puppy dog at this point. Keeps just counting those coins. Oh, well, let's see where it goes. This is just a setup. Why would you have to call the police? Well, we're going to find out.
And so
you can look for it. I want to make a comment if you want to look for it.
Okay, go ahead.
I question Boogie on this particular point myself because I never knew he was like in the situation where like he was lying about being abused as a child. I figured he got hit by his mother.
Nothing.
Like I heard that he had to give his father a blowjob and jerk him off and all this other shit.
Oh, family.
Oh, God damn it! Nothing.
Everybody, grab your kids. Sit around the computer. We're watching live. Let's have Wings run that one back. It's exploitable clips.
As a child, I figured he got hit by his mother, but like I heard that he like had to give his like father a blowjob and jerk him off and all this other shit. And then we had his.
Now come on, what Thanksgiving does that not happen at? I don't know where you prudes grew up, but that was common occurrence.
Look, that's
in the old Augustine home. Hey, Jimmy boy, come on over. Daddy's got a turkey leg for you. Dad, that's not a turkey leg. Keep your mouth shut and sell those fucking hats.
His brother on the podcast variation of the show, and his brother stated that his father would come home work late. He mainly drunk. He was never mean to Boogie. And I'm like, this is the same guy that said he made Boogie give him a blowjob. like it didn't add up in that situation. I called Boogie on it on a show probably about 3 or 4 episodes ago, and he kind of like swiped it under the rug.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually an important thing because we're gonna. I want to show one of the manipulation tactics of Boogie. I mean, this is a dark conversation. Don't get me wrong. We'll touch on that. But I've set this up, and we're going to jump around.
Yeah, that's a thing, dude.
Because I want you to be amazed at the manipulation tactic you're going to see. And it starts right here. What is Wings telling you? Wings is telling basically everybody, and this is true, that Boogie has gone on and he's talked about this on other shows. He's familiar with this, or at least kind of has a base knowledge of it. Boogie has gone on other podcasts. He's talked about it on streams. He's talked about it in tweets and on blog posts. This is not something that he's kept confidential. Okay, he has discussed it, and Wings is bringing up that I heard this and I heard this. That'll be important for later, but just remember that bit.
Yeah. These stories just are not linking up. They're not, people. And so I do have the graphic now. I'm gonna throw it up on screen, and then I'll be able to tell you how everything got fucking absolutely insane after this. All right, bear with me.
But it did.
Here it is. I'm bringing it over. I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
Hey, Rogue, you remember the guy that had the free county down the street, don't you?
That he has a...
Yeah.
Look at Boogie's.
Yeah, that's what happened to Boogie.
I don't know who made
he hasn't claimed that yet, at least.
But they got him smiling. Look at the smiles on his face and big fucking font at the top. Boogie lied about being raped. And it's nothing but quotes. Tons of fucking quotes related to all sorts of shit he said over the years. This was the subject Gabe wanted to talk about. Imagine being Boogie. Imagine being Boogie sitting at home like, how much worse can it get? God, they've already found out about the crypto scam. They already know about the cancer shit. And you turn on Lolcow Live, and there's your co-host with his fucking infographic that said you lied about being raped. And there's your big smiling fucking face. And they even made it with his fake teeth one where they did the skin in purple. So, like, it makes his chompers stick out even more.
God damn it.
Oh, that is brutal shit.
Because it is kind of small text. But this is just a graphic that's going around that has all these different statements of Boogie being abused and Boogie's R-word allegations. And if you read through this and take the time... They don't link up. And on this graphic, in the bright red, he talks about his mother's abuse. In the blue, his father. And in the pink, his sister.
I mean, I will let Boogie have the R word because I am a retard. So
there's a lie.
I think
somewhere,
it was more or less related to the whole.
There is a lie somewhere.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the show opener. That's how it starts. Why did Boogie
remember, these motherfuckers censored
while he was explaining, I'm going to do a show talking about the abuse allegations. Now,
Take
the
the money
important things to note as we go forward with this, and it is going to be important to kind of show the manipulation.
I could hear plate.
Boogie or Wings is already familiar, right? He's like,
I
oh
hear
yeah, I've
fan.
heard this stuff. And then you hear what Keem said. Well, these are quotes
God
from
damn it.
this family member, this family member, this family member. I'm sorry,
I know it's mine. Hold on.
That he said publicly on different
There you
forums or in, different entertainment avenues, podcasts, blogs, whatever it may be.
I think so.
You'll see why that's important later on.
Not hearing a plate.
Let's jump into an interesting piece to kind of follow this up.
Boogie says, I will not talk about my abuse on the show.
Well, he will.
It's too hard for me. Left it at that.
Bull fucking shit. Like he talks about it all the fucking time. Before I even met Boogie, I knew about
that'd
his
be
abuse.
jam eating pudding.
Jam.
I try to keep things private, especially if you do them in private with me.
That's fine.
I love the idea of that. Okay.
Stop.
What we're talking about is very dark. But the humorous side of it
is
what Wings is saying, based on his previous statement, is before he ever met, the first day he met Boogie, in Wings' head was the thought, this dude sucked his dad's dick. Is basically what he said. I've heard about it everywhere. It's what Wings is saying. Like the first thought that popped into his head is, "Oh yeah, you're the guy that sucked your father's cock. Nice to meet you." I do YouTube videos, by the way.
God damn.
But like we were driving over to your house the first day
let me punch you in the face a few times.
The very first day when you wanted to come, we had like pizza and wings. We had to go pick the food up, right? And Boogie's on the phone in the backseat of the truck with his sister, and his sister is like chewing him out because she's calling him a liar and think this never happened to me and this kind of stuff. But I only had half the conversation because all I could hear was on the stuff.
What Wings just said is very, very interesting.
It's even more interesting and important than I think Keem even realized, because it plays in again to this manipulation tactic that Boogie will use and the lies that he will facilitate. Wings is saying in two things, right? Now we've got two things. One, he's familiar with these stories because they were out there. Keem said he saw them in the infographic. And then Wings is following that up by basically saying, hey, I was in the car ride coming up. This was, I think, like some party they had over at Keem's house. When we're in the truck, the car, whatever the fuck it is, he's having this conversation with a family member, talking about, this stuff, and they're upset, saying it's not true, it's bullshit. Don't bring it up. Don't bring this subject up. Understandable. And then Boogie follows that up by saying, this is why they don't want me to talk about it online. Again, understandable. Now, just keep those little nuggets in your head, because prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be amazed.
Keep those nuggets in your head like Boogie keeps them in his underwear.
Oh, and I should say, to set this, let me back this up for 1 second.
Are you sure
to set this up?
He keeps
this is later on in the stream.
You know that man wears
what you saw was at the very beginning.
Yeah,
this is later on. It was about 2 or 3 hours into
it. You sure they're not stuck in a phone?
And Mood is going to bring up basically what Wings brought up just a second ago. What you had just seen.
Science.
What Wings had said. I heard a half a conversation. He was having a conversation.
So technically, I
with a
don't think he needs to wear underwear.
Okay. Now Mood is going to bring this back up, because when we went into this subject,
this is how I had my nightmares last night.
Boogie had said there are certain things I don't want to talk about.
Last night about that.
All right, guys, come on.
There's certain people I want to keep vague, or third parties I don't want to bring into it. Okay, that's fine too. But what Wings has said, and what that infographic shows, is Boogie talks about this all the time. And even more importantly, he talked about it like 3 days ago in front of Wings. So now Muda is going to ask him, well, wait a minute.
Boomer Jim. Boomer Jim. Boomer Jim moment.
Fail.
I thought something happened on your end there for a few seconds. There's barking. I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
I guess
the chat is going nuts.
I mean, I looked away. I was about to type something, and all of a sudden I get this dead air. I'm like, wait a minute.
Jim, calling Jim.
I know, right? Boomer, he hasn't figured it out yet.
Jim, wake up! Muted. Boomer Jim.
God damn it, Jim.
Jim, damn it! God damn it, Jim.
Well, I mean,
God damn it, Jim. God damn it, Jim. God damn it. God damn it, Jim. God damn it, Jim.
God damn it, Jim. I'm a YouTuber, not a fucking telepath.
So are we getting the sweet dulcet sounds from one Apache chief, the master of the Iron Buffalo?
On me here? Hold on 1 second here.
Sorry about that.
Hold on 1 second here, chat. We might have an issue. It's showing me good to go. It's showing me the audio is working.
Well, apparently it's not.
No? Okay, no. I'm listening to the stream. You're all fucking with me. Maybe I was muted before. Maybe I have to
You're
redo
not
that.
muted.
Do I have
The
to
club's
redo
muted.
that segment? Is Boomer Jim fucking it up again?
You're doing the whole Tonka stop thing. Stop it.
Boomer Jim, what are you doing? Grabbing the moonshine, getting drunk, selling hats. Boomer Jim, having flashbacks to the turkey legs your daddy made you suck at Thanksgiving. Boomer Jim. What the fuck?
Okay, that's funny. That is fucking funny.
I can reset that bit up. We can do it again. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna pull a Ralph Mail. Let me pull up a Ralph Mail clip. Boomer Jim's gonna get all fucked up on the zanies like Ralph Mail would.
Just go 1 2 2 2 comes in and says, Captain Hulk, that's an insult. Her aunt is a pathological, psychopathic fucking liar that's in the midst of trying to sue her sister.
Yes. We need more. Yes.
Oh,
He's
wow.
He's gone on the Zanny berries.
This was like a week ago, or a couple days ago.
No,
damn,
it's almost like every stream that he does now.
He's almost as bad as me when I'm on methadone. We're paying.
Damn straight. There you go. I love it when the ladies get fight with each other. Next we need to get blood and dollar.
tried to eat his headphones?
I don't know, but
I don't know, but look at his fucking face.
he's redder than Santa Claus.
Oh,
well, he is.
You know, I really don't have any. We're not going to really cover Ralph. That the casino's got him covered, I think. But just a few clips here and there, in case I ever boomer it up. I've got something to go to to show you what the alternative. Yes, give me more. Ooh,
yeah, no, that's not a good alternative there.
With the nice music in the background, it's very nice.
Okay, I will be right back.
Works out very well.
Okay.
All right, but back to where we were. Gotta just fucking it all.
Well,
up.
I mean, we're not with the bullets, anyways.
Okay,
they're expensive nowadays. Jesus
It's
fucking
his sister playing Twister with his
sister.
sister.
Breaking
shot, you're gonna use many bullets.
Talk about breaking news.
So,
Giant
maybe I was
scrambled
muted.
at
I
the
don't know how much
NOAD
you heard.
detects
But we're
two
going
Russian
into it. Wing
intercept
says he's
and
familiar
two
with
Chinese
it. Boogie's
strategic
introduced
bombers
it
in
to him.
Alaska
He's heard it
airspace.
everywhere. Keem's familiar with it. Even brought it up. There was a conversation at the very beginning of the stream about it. Now later on, 2 hours in, Muda's going to jump in and say, you know, that's weird. What about this?
God damn it! Jim, you're fucking it all up.
Story time with Jim is not doing good anymore. Not the
He gets his monetization back. And he thinks he's all gun ho and cocky, and he goes fucking it all up.
Yepers. All I can do is kind of, you know.
Before I jump in before past Jim has something to say. You see where we're like? This is very strange. What you're going to watch kind of play out here as we jump around the timeline.
He's on StreamYards or Restream or something.
Is Boogie basically trying to pull one over?
Probably
and make it seem like Wings is crazy. He's gaslighting him. What clip are we talking about? The clip itself is muted?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, the clip is muted. Is that what the problem was? Let me go here and check.
We thought you did check.
Oh my god, it is muted. Is that what they meant? Oh my god, I'm fucking retarded. Okay. All right,
no shit.
I misunderstood. My wife had to come down and slap me on the head. And it's like, how fucking retarded are you, bro? What are you doing? The clip is muted. It's playing fine.
He gets an extra play of sushi
I
tonight.
had the wrong audio properties set up, and it wasn't playing properly. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Horribly embarrassing. Okay. You know, 14th time's the fucking charm, really. 14th time is the goddamn charm. I hope. Oh, I thought you guys were talking about like my mic is fucked up, and I'm like, I've got green on my mic. Why would that be screwed up? Playing the clip repeatedly.
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
confused
dude.
old man doesn't know what he's doing. Boy, I bet you're really happy that you paid for those memberships now, aren't you, kids? Get those memberships and super chats and Ko-Fi and CashApp and buy a hat while you're at it. All right, let's fucking one more time. Let's start her up
very
again.
beginning before you.
Nope.
There we go.
I need to make sure that this clip actually works. Holy shit. Okay, it should work now. We should be good. Okay, old man, here we go.
At the very beginning, before you joined the stream, Wings, you were talking about like. Apparently, you guys were like earlier in the like in a vehicle, and like Boogie was on the phone with the sister, and she was like mad because she was lying about stuff.
Yes.
When
were you on the phone with my sister? No, I wasn't. You were on the phone in the back of the truck.
Oh shit!
You were talking to your sister, and she was No, like I wasn't. upset at you. Yes. No, you I were. wasn't. I didn't call my sister. What are you talking about?
Your sister called you.
I even know. During this trip to New York, that's
Wings, how are you going to sit there and tell me this guy doesn't lie when you're recalling something and he's telling you you're a fucking liar to your face, Wings?
He's fucking lying. No,
he's
I did
calling
not
you a
talk to my
fucking
sister.
liar, Wings.
I don't talk to my sister.
Call my wife in here. She was in the truck.
What the fuck?
Okay, so here we go. They're getting into their argument. Who's getting gaslit? What did this conversation take place? But what does Boogie say? I don't talk to my sister. He even goes on further to say later on, I've never talked to her. I don't talk to her. I haven't talked to her in a year. What are you talking about? You're crazy. And Wings is like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this is one of the things I try to bring up with these guys, is he does this to them point blank without any hesitation. When Muda offered to do like 50 grand for this medical documentation showing he had cancer, Boogie said, no, I don't trust Muda. He's a liar. He wouldn't actually pay me. When Wings recounts the story, no, Wings is a liar. That never happened. When Boogie spazzes out on stream He says, "Oh, it's Keem's fault. He forced me to do it. He forced me at gunpoint." First off, you got like 800 pounds on Keem. Secondly, the dude's like 5 foot tall, Boogie.
Let's be honest.
What is he
Paul
going to
seems
bite
Boogie's
your
height.
ankles? What do you mean you were forced to do this?
I mean, we
it
have seen
blames
King
Keem.
Hippo fight.
It's all Keem's fault. Buddha's a liar. Wings is full of shit.
Honestly,
All
I wouldn't even
projection.
give him that much credit.
Pure fucking projection. But now here
King
we
Hippo
are.
can at least hit.
Buddha brings it up about this
That is
conversation because
true,
you know,
but-
Boogie, I don't want to talk about these people. And he's like, well, wait a minute. I mean,
This
you're
time
talking about it in this
right.
truck ride.
He falls down.
He's trying to make Wings look crazy. Wings will bring his wife in to verify that he is not insane.
Go right ahead. You're mistaken.
Wings, you're defending a guy that's painting you as
Why
the
would I
asshole.
lie about this? Why would I lie about this? You are mistaken. I was not on the phone with
Don't
my
increase
sister.
your voice. Wings, your wife knows. Can she be an eyewitness to this?
Oh yeah, bring her in.
We should get
Boogie,
the eyewitness.
Boogie, I
Fuck
think
up.
you need to really refresh your memory. Why would Wings lie about that?
Hey Desi, come here.
Why would Wings lie? Wings ain't lying about that. Come on.
Desi, come
I
on.
don't see any reason Wings would benefit
Hold on.
from lying about
I'm gonna
that.
bring my
Why
turn.
would Wings lie about that shit?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Wings versus Boogie. Both of their women are coming in to testify. Did Boogie, on the way to Keemstar's 4th of July party, talk to his sister about the abuse on the phone and Wings overheard it? Or did Wings make this story up? We got Desi versus Kelly, Boogie versus Wings, and Lies versus the hardcore truth. Here we go.
So here we go. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think Wings' wife is going to say? Because this apparently they were the 4 people in the vehicle. Is what I'm assuming. It was Wings and his wife, and then I'm guessing Boogie and his girlfriend. So you know, Boogie's out there saying this never happened, no conversation. I don't talk to my sister. I haven't talked to her in a year. No contact in a year.
The camera down. They don't have to.
Let's go.
Wings for Keemstar.
Yes.
And we had Desi and Boogie in the backseat of the car.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
Was Boogie on the phone?
Yes.
Was Boogie on the phone with his sister?
Yes.
Oh, boom. So now you're going to have to try to convince.
Look at Mutachard.
Right. You're going
He's
to have
about
to
ready
try
he's
to
about ready
convince
to take
Look at
off
those eyes.
Wings for no reason whatsoever.
I imagine one of those
But his
AI
wife
deals
decided
he
to,
starts
too.
launching up from
His
shit.
wife likes to fuck with him and troll on occasion.
No,
just
here's the
decides,
thing.
oh, you know
He's
what?
gonna
Instead
go
of
for a
taking that
carpet
opportunity
ride.
to
It's
just
like-
cause
looks
him a little
like it.
mischief,
Looks like
I'm
Aladdin
just
on
going to agree with
his
him.
first carpet ride.
So these two people corroborate what's being said. Yeah, there was a conversation. He was on the phone with his sister. Now, Boogie, on the other hand, has turned his camera to point at the table. And the minute he does, his dogs start going ballistic. And listen to his girlfriend in the back. It's like a hostage. It's like an ISIS video.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. So here's the question.
Even the
Desi.
dog fucking
Desi,
backed
hold
that
on.
up.
Desi, when we were on the way to the 4th, when we were on the way to the 4th of July party, okay, did I talk to anybody on the phone?
No.
Did I get a text from my sister? Remember?
I don't remember you getting a text from your sister. I mean, I honestly don't. I mean, if she did.
But did I
remember.
talk to my sister on the
No.
phone while we were in the back of the truck?
No.
Of course not.
No, you didn't.
Ooh, this is getting good.
Now the reality of it is I did get a text from her, but I didn't call her.
Oh, the reality of it. Because just a moment ago, we heard that you haven't talked to her in a year. But now you're getting now maybe it's a text.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the phone with my sister at all.
misunderstood.
Now he walks it back. Maybe it was a text. Maybe I was on the phone with her. But you're totally wrong. You saw me having a phone conversation. That doesn't exist. It's in your head. It's fictitious. Wings, you're imagining things. Mr. Wings.
I don't have any calls to my sister. I haven't talked to my sister on the phone in over a year.
Haven't talked to her in over a year. We're going to find out that's a big old fucking lie. Oh, it's a big old lie.
Damn it,
Use
Jim!
it, Jim!
Jim! Damn it, Jim!
Well, while he's muted, we can talk about the good news I just received from my wife. Bad news for you, Sparky.
You getting divorced?
No, good news for her and me, and bad news for you. We're moving to Oklahoma.
Oh my God!
Why
did I
the
do it again?
fuck would you
Holy
do that?
shit. All right, hold on, Chad.
She got
I
accepted
need
to
to
a
go
program
through
down in there.
my stupid fucking.
Okay.
Cool.
Because now they're all doing it.
University of Maybe
I don't
we'll
know
see.
why I
I'm not-
reverted to doing this. Sorry.
I'm not
I've
putting
got
a
it.
ribbon board for you.
I've got it.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in a Winnebago.
God, Jim, you're killing your own momentum.
A Winnebago.
How many of these clips is that going to?
We'll go trade.
It's got the
Hey,
thing where it'll play through your headphones.
shoot me
but
where
it's
you're
supposed to
going.
do headphones and
And
speakers.
we don't
not
know yet.
not back
setting the wrong
office,
one up.
but just to me.
I don't know yet. University of Oklahoma.
Make sure that this is properly set up. I
So
think
either
we're properly set up. Jesus
you
Christ.
south. It's all right. So
Let's back it up a
if
second.
it's like OU or
We'll
OSU, that's
continue
like
the momentum.
OU is
Continue it on.
southwest of
The
Oklahoma
point is
City.
to show
OSU
you
is
the
in
manipulation
Stillwater.
tactic in real time.
Yeah,
Which is what you're
we're not sure yet. She hasn't accepted.
Wings
yet.
has a
She might
vivid recollection.
Well, you're becoming
of what
past
happened
her
in that fucking
anyways.
truck.
Yeah.
His wife backs him up completely on it.
Just remember, go to
Boogie
the
says
casino.
there was no conversation whatsoever that
Hell
happened.
no.
He hasn't talked to his sister in a
I'm
year.
gonna start my own casino.
But maybe it was a try.
You're not native
Gaslighting
enough.
the shit out of him, and it continues on.
Goes, this is why I can't say anything on the internet about my sister.
Yes, because of a text. I did not talk to her on the phone.
So you're saying Wings and his wife are liars?
No, I just think they're mistaken.
No, they're lying.
Are
No,
you
they're
sure?
mistaken.
Oh, wait, Wings. Are you sure it wasn't a text? Are you sure? Did you hear him talking to his sister directly?
This is where it's muddy. You got me questioning myself. But
Of course
he
I
was
do,
on-
because you're
he was-
fucking wrong.
He was on the phone, and after he got off the phone, he talked about his sister and the internet stuff.
I did talk to you about my sister, but it's not because I talked to her, because I didn't talk
And
to
he
her.
was doing one of these, Wings, like phone up to the ear on the phone talking to someone.
Don't get confused. You have an eyewitness, Kelly. Ask her and just clarify.
I got a
that
question.
phone.
Wait, Boogie. We can
Yeah,
settle
ask
this.
Kelly if she
Wait.
knew I was specifically on the
We
phone. with
can
my
settle
sister.
this out right now. Go back to July 3rd on your phone and see if you made a call to your sister or she made a call to you.
Okay.
Scroll back to July
Easiest way
3rd.
to do it.
It would have been July 3rd, right?
Yep.
So this would have been the date that this party's going on. This is also, I suppose we're watching two kind of manipulation tactics, but this is, getting lost in the details, the minutia of small things that don't matter, and then arguing a point that's even smaller to kind of try to derail the main thrust of what the conversation is, which we'll get into because we haven't even got into that yet, right? But this is really to kind of show it, because I think what I'm going to set up here is something very interesting. You're going to see play out between the beginning of this call and the end of it, and it has specifically to do with Wings. That's why it's kind of set up like it is. Specifically because he was in that truck for that conversation, there's another thing that's mentioned earlier on that I think it really ties it all together. So we're just going to watch this play out. Because now,
We're in Five Nights
Boogie, who had
at
said,
again.
I want to keep other family members out of it, yada, 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 decides he's just going to call everybody he knows and brings them on the fucking stream. Because it's, the warmest, happiest subject matter to talk about.
Yes, control over
July
volume.
3rd. It was that day. It's the day we brought all that pizza and wings to your house.
Yep, July 3rd.
No,
Ladies
sir.
and
No, sir. No, sir. I talked to my roommate. I talked to Desi on that date. I talked to Jordy.
How about you show us instead of telling us? Just show the.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
log.
sure. There's some phone numbers on here that I don't necessarily want to show, but I'll send it to. I don't want to
screenshot and send it to me right now.
Absolutely. Here's the.
Yeah, I always trust
Other than-
Keemstar
as
with
you can see,
screenshots.
my
Yes.
fingers have not deleted anything.
I might have been mistaken on the call, but he was.
Oh, 'cause you are.
Because he was
'Cause you
actively
are.
talking to his sister. Via
To
text.
be clear, though, you can delete call history.
Yeah,
I know.
just so you swipe a finger. So
But
I
even
don't know.
he's
Well,
walking
we're
it back. Even he's
Well,
walking
I'm
it back.
walking it back because I'm
He's
not
being
100.
Monday battle
right
over
now.
again.
Right. Mood is correct. He is being gaslit right now. Because you can see that Boogie already acquiesced to the point that, there was a conversation of some form with his sister who he said he had no contact with for a year. And you'll find out even there's the lie upon lies. But they're so scattered out that it's kind of hard. Like, until you kind of like sit back and you watch it in retrospect and you really get a good look at it, you don't really start to sync them up. But then when you do, it's kind of like, holy shit. It's like you just lie about anything. Inconsequential shit that shouldn't matter. Small, minute details that just don't fucking matter. He just does.
No gaslighting. Desi knows I
But
did.
I do know
I have
for a
not
fact-
talked to my sister any. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're gonna call my sister. Fuck it.
Oh, jeez.
But
And dancing around
I
third
know.
parties.
I'm entirely certain I didn't talk to her on the 3rd.
Hey.
Hey, when was the last time I talked to you on the phone?
Dang, I don't know. I can't remember.
Was it July 3rd? Just this last July?
There he is, Bob.
Oh, and one common theme throughout this is Keem had problems not laughing about the side. I think he wanted to treat this with like kid gloves and maturity. Really, it's a very dark subject matter. Boogie started talking about getting his balls whacked, and Keem lost his shit, started laughing, and he's like, "That's highly inappropriate." So throughout the majority of the stream, he kept putting a box over his head. And I'm guessing it's maybe the accent of the person speaking is what's making him giggle right now. And he doesn't want that to be clipped and look like he's
it's garbage. We got nothing.
asshole. I don't mind, though.
There you go.
I am a complete asshole.
Maybe
on the board,
or certain?
sir.
I need to know for certain.
I would have to go through my.
Looks like Despicable Me, that box they put the kids in.
Can you do that for us real quick?
Yeah, I know,
I'm
right?
on live stream right now, by the way.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
You want me to do it while I got you on the phone?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, hang on.
I'll say something for.
I don't know how these goddamn fangled things work. They got these digital signals. They're sending them through the teleloops or something. You're on the goddamn computer. I don't know how'd you fit in there, fat boy. This fucking thing's tiny. Let me figure this out now. I hit one of these keys here. Something happened. Oh, goddamn, the garage door open. I don't think this is a fucking phone at all. I think I've been tricked by communists.
Boogie sister said that she can get to the project.
Is that racist, by the way? Do you mean that racist?
How is that racist?
Hey, you brought up Curry with Muda. You brought up Curry with Muda.
Because my nephews and nieces are black?
What?
Your sister ain't black.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
How the fuck are we gonna know that?
Clue we've got on that one.
19.
Now, did you catch that? Let's back that up. Listen to what she says. Here we go.
Your sister ain't black.
What does that even mean? Oh, it's coming up. What does that even mean?
How the fuck we gonna know that?
The 19th.
On the 19th. Remember, they're looking for the date of the 2nd or the 3rd. But Boogie here has been saying, I haven't talked to my sister in a year. In a year. Oh, on the 19th.
Billy,
not
that's
the 2nd or
definitely.
the 3rd. On the 19th, I talked to you. But you just said you never talked to her for a fucking year.
No, that's real hillbilly. You sound fine.
Just the only date that matters is the 3rd. Can you confirm I didn't call you or you didn't call me on the 3rd?
I hear banjos are playing.
The only
I mean, what exactly?
Whether or not you and I talked on the phone on July 3rd.
Listen here, I don't fucking know what you want. Are you calling me up, asking me to open garage doors? I'm fucking confused over here. Tell me you fit inside a computer. You're too goddamn big to fit in a computer.
Pooter.
Honey,
Gotta love them
I
pooters.
never racing thing, so it would take me about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, do you have a remembrance of us talking on the 3rd?
What did we talk about?
I didn't call you. I don't think I called you on the 3rd. Do you remember me calling you on the 3rd?
Say talk about the abuse. Say that.
Well, no.
I mean, every time we talk, there's a topic.
Every time we talk, there's a topic. But wait a minute. You didn't talk to her. See what I mean? You see, we've already got like 3 lies piled up on top of each other. What do we have so far? One, he's trying to gaslight fucking Wings into thinking no phone conversation ever took place. That he had no conversation at all in any form. But then he acquiesces and says, okay, I texted. But I've never talked to her, not in a year. Then it's, July the 19th we talked. And then every time we talk. But you don't talk to her at all. So it's kind of baffling. Why lie about shit? Like, what would the point of that be?
Birthday or something with the kids. Oh, was it when Michaela graduated?
Yeah, I think we texted about that day, actually. Hold on, let me check.
We did.
Yeah, we did not. There was no phone call, though, correct?
I don't think
Good
so.
Lord.
You told me, tell her congratulations,
All right.
blah.
Thank you. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Why? What's the point?
I don't know. They're just being fucking
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 20,000 live concurrent viewers trying to find out if Boogie spoke to his sister on July 3rd. This is the most exciting content in the fucking world.
Hey, here's the other thing. I don't think I texted her on that day either.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. No, he's going for broke. Come on. Bro, come the fuck on. You've just got, I haven't talked to her in a year. We find out, yeah, you do talk to her. Why even lie about it? Doesn't make any sense. There's no point in lying about that in particular.
Does he ever show his
yeah, I
phone?
did text her. Now it's, no, I didn't text her. It's Buddha's like staring him down. Like, you could be fucking with your phone. Because remember, during the cancer thing, he waved his phone around saying, I've got the evidence here, I've got the evidence here. A lot of people were speculating, he just needs a day or two to doctor up some fucking shit to inspect Element and send off some bullshit screen caps. You just said you did.
I know. I think I might have, but that's the only thing.
Dude, there's no way Wings is making this up out of thin air, and Kelly is backing him up.
I discussed my sister that day. I just didn't call her. I'm telling you, I discussed.
She never
it with her.
confirmed or denied it, by the way, too.
Okay, well then you guys are gonna have to.
So Wings, what did he say exactly? Yeah. By the way, he's right. Muda's right. There was no confirmation one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
No confirmation one way or the other. But let's again back up. And here's where it gets interesting. What started Boogie in his tailspin, right? What made him actually freak out to the point that the police had to be called? And before we even do it, I'm going to double check the goddamn audio to make sure it works. So I'm not sitting here.
You're learning, Jim.
Okay, it should work. I don't know why all my clips have reset themselves. It's goblins, little fucking goblins have come in and are fucking with my audio. I don't know why it's doing it.
Why not?
Little demons.
Make it
not little boogies.
But we should be good. But this should be the clip. I think that'll be enlightening.
So this piques my interest. I called Boogie. No answer. Whatever. Go on with my day. About 10 minutes later, I got a call from Boogie. And he's huffing and puffing on the fucking phone. Like he's hyperventilating. Mike's on the other line. So it's the three of us. Me, kid behind the camera, Mike, and Boogie. And Boogie goes, You are not going to talk about my sexual abuse on the show. And I go, well, I mean, people are canceling you for this. Don't you want to address it? You are not going to do it. And he's fucking losing his mind, screaming and fucking yelling. Within about 5 minutes of this conversation, I tell Boogie, fine, I won't bring it up. But Wings might bring it up. And then he lost it.
So what started Boogie on his?
You got to be brutally honest with some people.
That made them want to call the police on him.
Actually, with everything.
Made him start suicide baiting like crazy towards this group of people. Here's my hypothesis.
I always pre-warn them.
Wings was privy to a conversation that was embarrassing to Boogie related to this exact subject. Boogie remembered that fucking conversation and remembered that Wings was there. And when Keem says Wings might bring it up, that was the shit that broke the dam. That was when the waters were let loose. You could see he gaslit fucking Wings and his wife the second he could. There was no conversation. There were no text messages. Nothing ever happened. I don't even talk to that person. I haven't talked to him for a year. And yet, in the span of this entire podcast, he's shown to be lying about all of it.
Everything.
But what started it? Wings. Wings heard something Wings shouldn't have heard.
Oh, no.
And Boogie flipped out. Because he knew Wings would call his ass out on it if he remembered, because Wings has been a lot more vocal lately in saying whatever the fuck Wings wants to say. That is my honest belief. So what did that freak out look like? Oh, boy. Oh, hold on. Again, I've got to check every fucking clip. Okay, let's get that one.
Nice catch.
I'll give you a little taste.
Nice
what
catch.
What would it be like? Well, when people say Boogie was like spurging out, what was he what was that like? Here's a little taste of what that would be like.
Big man on dick. Buy a hat for your hat.
Let him know. Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen.
I'm not interested. Just let me get through it, Dan.
You got this.
Matt, shut the fuck up. Let me get through it, motherfucker! I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it. You did very good tonight.
I fucking begged you.
You did. What's going on over there?
He knocked his computer off his.
I begged you, Dan. Yes, that's right.
wouldn't
Buy
put it
half free.
past
I need
it.
to incorporate that into a commercial. I need to make that part of my part of my commercial. I just want you to have an idea, like in your head, when we move on to the next clip,
Hat
and we're talking
commercial.
about like, well, what's going on over
New
here?
idea.
This next, let me get this next clip ready. What's going on over here? What kind of freakout are we talking about? Well, I can tell you, it's probably that. It's probably him springing out, flailing his arms
people
around.
going to chat. Trigglypuff 2.0.
It's screaming about unaliving. Oh, that's right. I've got to use the new kosher terms. Unaliving himself. Unaliving himself.
You gotta watch
Kim
out for
goes into
Jigglypuff.
details about this.
And he hangs up the phone on me and Mike and starts FaceTiming me. Okay, he starts FaceTiming me, and it got so scary that I hit record, and I didn't actually record this part. But what Boogie did on FaceTime to me was so insane. He was screaming and yelling. He's fucking has a bottle of pills, and I don't know what kind of pills they are, but he's putting them in his fucking mouth, right? And he's acting like he's gonna eat them, and he's punching himself in the fucking head, and then he's grabbing hunks of hair and pulling out hunks. I'm telling you, his hand.
You got that recorded?
I don't have that part recorded, but I have some of the yelling and screaming.
So there's Boogie calling him up after he told him. Maybe Wings is going to bring it up. Maybe
Was
Wings
he
is
in the
going to
middle
talk
of
about it. Maybe Wings will
peak?
remember that
I mean,
conversation.
did he
with that
have
truck,
season
Boogie,
for the whale
and bring it up on a stream. And what's he do? Grabs a pill bottle, starts smacking himself in the face, going full tard rage, ripping his hair out, looking like a complete fucking lunatic. And then Keem's got like some of this recorded, and he looks like an angry dog. He looks like a dog that you took a toy away from.
On my fucking phone because the FaceTime was so insane.
I've seen him yell and scream before, but like, at what point do you start calling this dude's bluff? Because he does this every fucking time he doesn't get his way. It's like a kid in the fucking drugstore and unhappy he didn't get a car.
See that? See, that's been Wings for the last week. He's been calling him out on his bullshit a lot. And I really, truly do think when we looked at those earlier clips about the sister shit and the lie and him saying that Wings was just off base, that he was worried Wings would have a recollection and bring it up because Wings has been just firing off shots.
Like, this is what it is. I mean, he could be taking homeopathic pills, as far as you know. And those are basically nothing.
Now, this is
chalk.
I don't know if you guys can see this. This is after the head of hair. Now, remember, this is a
right.
FaceTime, and I'm screen recording
I wouldn't surprise me
on
if
my
Boogie
phone,
was
so there's
eating
no audio. But can you see that? Look at him.
I want to see.
He looks like a mad dog. Look at this.
I don't see no big splotches of hair.
It didn't happen.
Here.
I didn't get the hair pull. I didn't get the hair pull in the video. But
he reminds me of my pets. He fucking reminds me of my pets. Like, this is what my dogs look like when I like playing with like a chew toy with them. If we're like doing tug of war. Like, really, look at this. Look at, imagine living with this level of just.
Yeah, he does have a high level of
faces,
intelligence.
goddamn. I need to make Luma like do a,
Wings
like a refreshed version of
dominant
this, like really
in all
expanded out with some
aspects
AI.
of reality and stats than what Boogie
Look at him.
is.
I want to see this hair.
Don't you take my chew toy.
It didn't happen. I didn't get the hair pull. I didn't get the hair pull in the video. But he's just fucking. Look at that.
You know, if you got on the phone with him about an hour a day, he'd be in such good fucking shape.
Losing it, like completely losing.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
What this guy, man? This fucking guy. What must it be like to be his friend? You're like, oh god, who am I going to talk to today? Oh, it's Boogie. I wonder what am I in store for today? Is he going to wow me with a crypto scam? Is it going to be more fake cancer shit? Is he going to bark like a dog on FaceTime and threaten to throw himself off a bridge?
He needs Plan B.
What's the bookster going to do today? What's going to happen with our book
plan? That plan, Voltec plan, will
actually. Is he going to
work
invite me on down and make me a member of the sub club?
But it needs to be as bland as possible. No banana. That's a reward.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for me and one for my hooker.
Oh,
that
well,
was
I was going to say it's muted, but it's not.
Welcome to the sub club. Oh,
Welcome to the sub club.
One for me and one for the hooker.
One for me, one for the hooker.
Oh, this guy, man, this fucking, it just doesn't end. I'm a little it's a little staggering, really, when you kind of line up the lies and you see just the bullshit. And so, I mean, that really was the thrust of what the stream was going to be about. It was going to go over this. And, it is a dark subject. It is a touchy subject. I get it. People were uncomfortable with it. I get that, too. But it was like he was already fucking with people about details, small details, to try to, and the wings thing, it just adds up. And then he's barking like a dog and ripping his hair out and smacking himself in the face. He's just going full time with it. Doesn't care. He's full on. Fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I want. I have to pause all these clips when I start them up to make sure that their audio is playing properly. So give me a second. But it continues because Gabe gets into the story of having to, I guess, call a welfare check. Not exactly 100% sure how this works. It's not like you're, swatting somebody. It's not sending the police there with an armed response. But, this guy's talking like a maniac and eating pills like they're Tic Tacs, I suppose, is what's going on. But let's hear it.
The entire time, I'm going to kill myself. 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 All right.
Oh.
Like he hit me with the suicide.
I'd have hit him with, make sure you do it outside so they don't have to take the wall out of your house so we can sell it.
Oh, no mercy. Page 5 coming in from the top rope with no fucking mercy.
Wings sounds like me on that point.
He's really coming out of his shell. He's like,
Wings
I'm just going to dunk on this motherfucker. Keep the spotlight off my ass. We're going to have to cut a wall in his house.
You're wrong,
fat
coming
motherfucker. Go on. He's like basically telling him, make sure to
look
upload
on
it to
the
live
screen
leaks.
how old they are. Yes, Boogies.
It got to the point where I started getting scared. So then I
Actually,
hit up the group
he's
chat.
got a double
right?
flap,
Let me
so
go back
you
to
never
the
know.
fucking group chat with us.
Hey,
What did I even
hello.
say in there? Oh,
Wow. He should have gotten that across his forehead. Just saying.
Yep.
I agree. I agree.
Man, we talked about a lot on this. I tagged you. I said I may have to call the cops on Boogie. He just called me with kid behind the camera. He's pulling out his hair, big hunks of hair. He put a shit ton of pills in his mouth. I'm not sure if he swallowed them or not. He's saying he's 100% going to kill himself if he has to answer any questions about his abuse. And I already told him that he wouldn't, and he doesn't believe me. And, I'm not going to say what Muta was saying, but basically I went to the group chat for help. I didn't know really what to do. And he kept texting me fucking suicidal shit. I said, that's it. So I fucking called the cops.
Do you actually believe that though? Do you actually fucking believe that shit? I understand what you're saying. You're saying if I don't believe him, that 10% of him that might happen, what if he does it? I'll have it on my conscience, right?
Yeah.
But he said it so many fucking times, it's gotten to the point that it's hindrance to believe him.
I mean, he's right.
Nope.
This is something that Boogie has become well known for. Is he pulls this out. This is his trump card. Anytime the heat gets a little too hot, anytime things get a little too feisty, anytime it's a little too inconvenient to address or to deal with, he's always ready to jump to the, I'm going to unalive myself. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to go do something terrible to myself.
A lot of beggars.
It's the best deflection.
Beggars everywhere.
Well, until he was, he got the cancer thing. He used that for a little while, and the abuse stuff for a little while. But this is this is just the cream of the crop for him. It's the go-to. It's a standard, really. And I think, even Wings has seen through it at this point. And I think if you watch any of Boogie's interactions on social media, you've probably heard stories about this, where he'd get into fights with some creator, and this is the shit that he'd be saying stuff like this in the DMs. Or he gets into an argument on a stream and he'd go right to it. Always the fallback. But of course, it keeps on going. Just like we've been going for an entire hour. Oh, hey, Jim. You know what that means, right? That means it's break time.
Oh, no.
That also means
a time to buy a hat for your hat.
Remember, the best quality hats are available at Metokur.myshopify.com. You can send those super chats to ko-fi.com/Metokur or CashApp tag Money Mr. Metokur. I think that's how you say it. I don't fucking know. Or you can try YouTube before they yoink us off again. Enjoy the little pudding and hamsters while you can. I wouldn't be surprised if it disappears midstream. How can this guy talk about this?
I have no fucking clue.
That's not allowable.
Probably.
He's selling memberships with hamsters and
We all
talking
heard
about
it that minute.
sexual
Yeah.
abuse.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
I was like
Let's
that.
do a
Yeah,
quick
if
little
we
break.
all
We'll do a 5-minute break. Play a little.
I was
little
confused
cat
there.
commercial.
Like,
He
did
does it
I
every
unlock-
And then
once in a
we'll
while.
did
come
I
back.
get a secret,
Watch the
mechanism on
insanity
the thing?
unfold.
I hate it when that
it's always
happens.
fun over here.
It's always the worst.
Always
You're
like,
like, is that me?
lighthearted things to be talking about. Hey, what did you watch on Wednesday? Oh, yeah, this thing about this obese man and his sex
what
abuse,
in
traumatic
the
childhood
years-
memories. Oh, really?
What in the years
Or
of
was
Steve
it like
disa- Yeah, look.
Was it like a
Boogie has
a
always
highbrow
been a
thing?
disaster.
What do you mean you watched? No, it was a man making jokes. Made a lot of jokes about jacking off turkey legs at Thanksgiving and doing Southern voices, making fun of family members. A real asshole. Why'd you watch that? Because I love his fucking hats. Bye.
We'll do that. Holy shit, Jem's up there on top.
Holy shit!
I know, right? That's a rarity. That's a rarity. So how you doing, chat? Been a while since we chatted. How you doing over there? You doing good? Doing
Right,
great?
your stream disaster boogie live has been.
I know,
people.
right?
It's been-
God.
it's been a cool scam.
Ah.
Oh god! I mean, if you did it right, you probably could. Buy
I mean,
low,
he
sell it
could,
high.
but I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, hey. But that's why he's probably going to get investigated here very soon.
Well,
They don't like that.
no, I know they don't like that, but it's Boogie. After everything he's put everybody through, I mean, half of the shit then is Anita Sarkeesian moments, and it was just like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, he should have just stuck with being Francis. Be a lot easier, but no.
Oh, he wanted to be famous.
Yeah, he did. He got real famous.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the life of Boogie so far.
So
Can't
far,
wait to see
yeah.
what else we come out. I mean, we got another hour of this, maybe 2.
Probably 2, depending on the situation. Sparky, be right back. Have to give him some medicine. I mean, you could do that. It's all good. We could wait. You didn't have to tell us.
Oh, you gotta give Sparty the special medicine.
I mean,
It's probably a suppository.
Yeah, basically, like, it could be one of those types. We all know. Just make sure don't grease it up. Just to put it in there completely raw.
Go
You'll
raw.
like it. You'll like it.
No lube. Dry as a fucking porcupine.
Make sure he feels it. A full of sugar helps the medicine go down. Actually, it helps the medicine.
Not
go in
that
too.
way. Not that way. That way it burns. Don't ask
It
how
will
I
help
know.
the medicine go in. It'll feel better than the other.
It's like sand grains going up your ass. It's not good. Don't ask how I know.
That's because you like sand. It gets places.
Don't let Sparky know.
He'll figure it out.
I wrote it. Now you remember a couple months ago when I hurt myself at work and I couldn't hardly move or walk and shit like that.
Yeah, we remember. We remember.
Remember, you were fucking hurting.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
apparently you need a lot of vitamin D. So
No, it wasn't that. No, I moved around at work or something. I couldn't fucking move. Well, I got up this morning because I took today off because we had to take little Jimmy for his 1 month appointment. Yeah, he turned 1 month. He turned 1 month old.
Well, congrats on that one.
2 days ago.
Survived.
Yeah.
Chief Gamer
We
turned 1 month.
have proven we can make a baby survive for 1 month. We got another.
Yeah, no, you've got 2 more years to get past
we
that.
got another 17 years and 11 months.
I know. Well, actually, its first 2 years you have to worry about Sid. After that, you kind of just have to worry about hanging him.
Well,
yeah.
Looking at it that way, you're already better than Planned Parenthood.
That is true.
You are already way better than Planned Parenthood.
Sparky got plugged, multiple times apparently.
But no, what ended up happening was I got up this morning and we are getting little Jimmy around. I'll call him Little Jimmy on stream because that's
Yeah, no, I got that.
We named him after Jim, Little Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting him around, and I got into a coughing fit. And the last cough I gave, right above my hip, popped. And when it popped, I went to the fucking ground.
It seems that you got old. Congratulations.
Yeah. And since then, let me turn this back up.
The animal.
You do realize I was gonna do that and do this, right?
My wife was like, "Well,
so I could hear.
No, I got it.
Version of that.
But anyways,
based on what you had said.
Afterwards,
let me switch up the back.
I went to go cancel the appointment and move it. I couldn't. They couldn't get us in for another 3 weeks, and they couldn't move it later today. And it's like, fuck it. So I had to force myself to take her and the kid to the doctor in a tiny ass car. I just been her all fucking day. She was supplying Bengay.
There you go.
Okay. So we're
I mean, if you're using Ben, who's gay, then I guess you'll be.
Where Boogie is starting to spaz out because he's worried wings.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back to the chiropractor.
He starts yanking his hair out, downing pills, and just going all Ralph Amali on us. God, do I have another Ralph Amali clip? Maybe. We got the yeah.
I love that.
Clip. Let me check
Little pony and
let me
nice
make sure.
Yeah, I mean that's the missus that he's got. She's got.
And I see.
It never does.
Okay.
Yes,
I've had my knee do that before.
Yeah, Ralph was having a bit of a tough time. He's had like
back into
18
place.
pills.
Yeah, I've not been able to get my back pop back in.
A lot of shit.
I'm not been able to get it. I've been trying all goddamn day.
What you need to do, Hook, is kick him right square in the ass. As really hard as you can.
Let him jump on me.
Wow.
Anyways, I see a Vicky T in chat. Welcome, Vicky. We haven't talked in a minute on Discord, but glad to see you.
You know, he likes to throw the balls around. Throw the bottles around. Throw the energies around.
Yeah, throw them bottles.
Okay, buddy.
We'll put that energy around.
I love the pill stream.
Oh, Jim, when you edit that clip of Ralph,
especially when you clip them. The clipped pill stream is the best
drunk
one.
off his ass with 8,000 pill bottles and liquor bottles getting jolted around. Now that's a real deal. That's a genuine pill stream. So Boogie's got to pull in one of those, or at least he'd be sounding like that if he downed a whole bottle. I don't know.
Oh fuck yeah!
I wasn't on this wonderful call. Let me see. I want to make sure I didn't.
The entire time I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, no, we did that one. Now we're going into the second call. So he's got his multiple calls with this crazy fucker that are just nonstop. Just nonstop. Can't stop him. Won't stop him. Again, let's check the audio. God, why did it do this? I've never seen a default like that to doing it on every clip. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, here we go. We're continuing on.
And he's just huffing and I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. His girlfriend is in the background, absolutely terrified. His roommate is in the background, absolutely terrified. I go, am I on speaker? And he goes, yeah. And I go, can your girlfriend hear me? And he goes, yeah. I go, do you hear how scared your fucking girlfriend is? He goes, I don't care. She won't have to live with someone who faked cancer. And fucking just, dude. So I go, Boogie, you need to calm down right now.
Wings, he's just having fun with it.
Oh, just shit on him. Look at that. Just shitting on him.
Oh.
He's reached his limit. He's had enough of this
Wings
Boogie
is
guy.
still employed gainfully.
So I go, Boogie, you need to calm down right now. Because I told him before the cops came, Wings, I said, Boogie, you need to calm down right now because the cops are on their way to your house. I had to call in a wellness check because of these threats. Calm down for the cop coming, right? He goes, oh, thank God you called the cop. I'm going to have the cop shoot me in the head. I'm going to have the cop shoot me in the head, or as soon as that motherfucker walks into my door, I'm going to fucking hit the cop and I'm going to spend 3 days in county jail.
Now, this is Boogie we're talking about. Remember, this is a guy that uploaded a video where he got winded after doing one strip of his lawn. He pushed a push mower, one strip of his lawn, and then sat down and did a 10-minute video saying that his heart was going to explode. Telling everybody on the phone in his rage while he's barking like a dog and ripping his hair out and downing pills that he's ready to fight the police. He's going to suicide by cop the second they walk in. Old Boogie's going to throw a haymaker at the officer. He's got his pot full of hot water, and he's ready to rumble.
These are things he actually fucking said to me. These are things that actually were said to me. So I am freaking out, Wings. Like, I'm not like, this is not content. This is fucking bad.
Oh, it's content.
Terrible. That's why it's
it is content.
So what do you think Boogie does?
It's gold content
After,
if you actually
throwing
get
a
him
massive
in the act
tantrum,
doing it.
having a welfare check called in on him, having a weeks-long, celebration of getting shit on, where every A-log that's ever existed is high-fiving each other as he implodes. Like, it's just gone terribly. And he's telling you, I'm never coming on. This is never going to happen. What do you think he does? Of course he joins. Of course he decides, I'm going to join. So what does that look like? What does it look like when our sane, rational individual here decides, I'm going to jump on stream with everybody? We're going to have a gay old time. We're going to have a great time up on stream here. Let's take a look. Just a little highlight of how Boogster was on this fucking stream.
When you self-delete yourself and Desi has to witness it or find your fucking big fat carcass.
All these motherfuckers watching everything else who jerk their fucking cocks do it.
Yeah, but you're destroying people's lives regardless. You're going against the thing. Don't get off that fucking soapbox.
Boogie, stop. Boogie, stop. The screaming and yelling isn't helping you.
Rings is just not having
I'll whisper it.
Listen to me.
God, he's
Imagine,
gets worse.
Imagine you're his chick, and it's like 3 in the morning, and that's what's whispered in your ear. That sexy time's about to start. Here comes Boogie, and this is what you hear at 3 in the morning in the dark room where the lights are
It's you and it isn't.
One for him. One for the
I'll whisper it.
Listen to me. This is what he does. This was the conversation last night.
Go fuck yourself. I will divulge no more medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
This is you ain't got to tell me what it is. Like there's a bevy of medicine.
Yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Situation.
And die. I'm so happy. I hate this. I hate it. I hate this show. I hate fucking breathing air. I hate being alive.
Oh,
I'm so much fucking pain. I can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand this. I can't fucking stand this. I've ruined my fucking life. I just want to be over.
You ain't doing it fast enough.
Perfect. That's a perfect freeze frame. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's awesome.
God.
It's like a hungry
That was beautiful.
Hungry hypocrite.
Yeah, give that to the anime.
Hungry hypocrite. I've come to eat your lies. Feed me your little marble lies. Put them in my tummy. Put him in my fat fucking tummy.
You know what? I'm gonna take that picture. I'm gonna make that into a game.
What a great pause.
Where the top of the head goes out and bites, just looking like that.
Perfection. Look at that. Look at the just psychosis.
I bet you I can 3D print those.
What is the name of the? Oh my god! What is the name of the clown in the Spawn movie? That looks like the clown from the Spawn movie without the makeup. What is it? Vindicator? What is the name of the fucking clown? Somebody in chat has to know what I'm talking about. He's a dead ringer for it.
Oh my god,
it's perfection. It's absolute perfection.
Oh my god. Say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
Financial pain? The pain of ego death? What kind of pain are we talking about here?
That's why I don't listen.
Because you seem to be pretty active.
Related.
You seem to be moving around. I couldn't do that.
We're getting
my ribs are
the real version.
They're fucked 5 ways from Sunday.
This is a real
what sort of pain are you in? If I flailed around like that, there'd be fucking bone dust shooting out of my ears.
Yeah.
Boogie's like, I am in so much pain. Let me do calisthenics. Guess it's his tribute to Richard Simmons. I don't know. I'm not sure what's
right.
going
If
on.
he fought him an hour a day, he'd be fucking fit in a couple weeks.
Conversation continues. Boogie Spurg's out. Muda comes on and tries to discuss this with him, but doesn't really kind of get anywhere. Everybody's a little, worried about kind of touching on the subject. So of course you need to bring in somebody. You need to bring in somebody who's willing to, be an asshole. Oh, I wonder who that person might be. Who's the asshole we could bring in?
You don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it, but somehow you still want to talk about it. I'm so confused. Look, honestly,
brought it back up.
This is such a dark subject. I don't care. You're like saying stuff like that's like people are gonna pick on you about. I literally laughed like your mom's spanking your boner, saying "bad boy" and shit.
Oh no,
like,
that's purple face crying emoji.
Let's hear that one more time. That's a great sound clip for Game. Your mom spanking your boner and saying "bad boy."
I literally laughed like your mom's spanking your boner, saying "bad boy" and shit. Like, I'm sorry, but I just, which is not funny, right? But it's just this is not the place for this. This stuff is too
trying to figure that
serious
shit out
and too dark. Like, it's not the place for that.
Yeah, we're here to make jokes and do drama
shit. This is not Dr. Phil. You know,
there's like a fucking Mr. MRMETOKUR segment. He's the guy that can fucking cross examine.
I'll bring him on. He can do it. I don't care. We'll get it done.
Let me hit up Mr. MRMETOKUR.
Say his name.
But like while he does that, there's no. You're not thinking
Mr. MRMETOKUR's in chat. Says he'll talk about it right now.
Yeah.
God.
MRMETOKUR's in chat.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh no. No, we can't. We're doing so well. We're getting views and money. Don't let him on. Oh no. If getting his boner spanked was uncomfortable, what's gonna happen when Jim joins? Oh no. Oh no. We can't let Jim join. Oh God, please let
Game's
us
like
play properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how it goes. I wonder how things go once Jim jumps in.
My mother twitted my fucking
nipples. Twitted diddle.
Okay.
God damn it.
My mother twitted my tipples.
My mother twitted my fucking tipples.
Twittered.
Twitter tipples.
Oh, come on. Oh
my
what the
God.
fuck, man? This is a dark, serious conversation. He's
Yeah,
grabbing
this
his
is
tits,
beautiful.
calling them tipples. Oh, my mother's. Oh, God, mommy grabbed my tipples. She would grab my little tipples. This is something Keem brought up earlier, too. You know, but he's like, oh, hey, this is dark. I was fucking horribly abused. Keem looks at him. He's like, oh, your mom gave you a titty twister. No, she twisted my tipples. My sensitive little tipples. I don't want you guys to think that. I don't.
Even his mother bullied him when we was a kid.
I take this very seriously.
Oh, I remember this one. We have this up somewhere.
Because we're making lots of jokes over here. That's highly inappropriate with such a dark subject matter. So I wanted to play a PSA, really, let you know the severity of the subject matter because it is. It's important.
It's been a while
to understand what we're discussing.
He did a video on this, didn't he?
Yeah, we did a slight update.
So I pulled up a PSA that really lays that out for you.
And remember, being abused by a male does make you gay. If something like this happens to you, know that it is your fault. You did wrong. And telling someone about it does make you less of a man. The bottom line, if you are molested, you wanted it, you did something to deserve it. That make you weak. No offense. Being molested means you're gay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's a message we can all really get behind.
God damn it.
I think when somebody twists your tipples,
Mom must be stopped.
That's the point, really, where you realize that you are in fact a gay man. They've touched your tipples, and now you're gay. There's no taking that back. I'm sorry. So what was this conversation like? And this is going to get to the crux of the matter. I know I'm making a lot of jokes because really you can't even really have this conversation with Boogie, and we'll talk about why in a second. But I want to give you like a taste of it because I was in this fucking thing for like an hour. So let's go over some of it. I wanted to get essentially like a baseline. This is essentially how this was set up was like this. They had infographics and access to a Kiwi Farms thread with a post that outlined all the statements Boogie had ever made. And I got brought in to basically ask him about it. Not super familiar with it. But I was like, I'll read it. Fuck it. And so when I come in, I want to get a baseline. I want him to lay out everything so I can compare it to all the other statements he's made previously, because otherwise there's no way to like square it up. So I'm going to play just a sample of how ridiculous this shit is and why it like dead end on itself. So I think you'll enjoy this. Why don't you tell me just the basics? And you can leave out the people you don't want to talk about. I'm fine with that. But just the basics of what your actual claims are. Because I'm going to read through this, and they're going to have screen caps of stuff you've said. So you tell me right now what the real story is when it comes to the abuse you suffered.
So through talking to my family and having a better
Okay,
understanding
right there,
of
he's
what
fucked
happened.
Secondhand information.
When it comes to my mom, she wanted to make sure that I never left her. She wanted to make sure that I never was sexually attracted to other people. And that's one of the reasons she fed me wrong on purpose. We've talked about that before. Part of that was to...
Can you expand on that? When you say fed you wrong, what do you mean?
She put the wrong foods into me and then forced me to eat them. You know, she would...
No, what I'm saying is actually physically
Did she
sat
shove
you
a
down
carrot up in
and
his ass?
force-fed you?
What?
She just
I mean,
made you fatty foods? What do you mean?
No, she gaslighted me. She's like, everybody eats this way, Steve. This is how everybody eats, right? Everybody eats pizza. Everybody eats all this. You want to... And I'm like, why don't we eat the way they do on television, Mom? And they're like, well, nobody actually eats like that.
Was your brother?
But no, even from start. So you're trying to say that one of the aspects of the abuse you suffered as a child was your mother gave you
brother
pizza?
looks better than he
No,
does.
she would give me no healthy alternatives and encourage me to overeat on purpose.
Yeah, but your brother's not overweight.
So tragically,
Wings pointed that out. It's a pretty easy thing right there, dude.
That was Budatard. That was
Having
Budatard.
his tipples twisted was fucking fed Dominoes.
Okay,
They played
fine,
a terrible
that's
game of
Budatard.
Avoid the Noid. It was for keeps. It's
Yeah,
a
actually
high stakes
pointed out
version
something
of
that's
Avoid the
true.
Noid.
I know it's hard to believe.
Yeah,
it's one of those
twisting.
things. You know.
Damn, you actually said something that's truthful.
It's a little bit much.
Waiting for him to talk about the whole Mr. Beast issue.
So what was the issue we ran into? And this is why this is such a pain in the ass to get into. Boogie had for the past, I'd say, decade, based on the screen caps I saw and what he admitted on stream, talked about this. Talked about all aspects of the alleged abuse that he had gone through. With all sorts of different people related to him, strangers, all this.
They make him own
And
special.
he talked about it openly. He talked about it even on like Ethan Ralph's Kill Street. He was on there a couple times talked about it. Talked about it in his blog post. Talked about it on Twitter. Talked about it in his YouTube videos.
Constantly.
Talked about it with Wings on, I think, the Lol Call podcast like 4 or 5 episodes back to some degree.
Taco Bell, he had to eat all of it and not
that
shit.
Nature, right? So he talked about it quite a bit. But when this conversation went down,
there was a
he started
plug
laying out
up
all
there
these
to
ground
make sure
rules.
that it stays
Because now
there
we have these
for
infographics, we have these
a while.
long-form posts
That
talking
fuck
about
was
all the statements he's
constipated.
ever made.
Probably still is.
And a lot of them
Looks
have
like
to
a
do with
lava
people
lamp.
he refuses to talk about.
Pretty much.
And the people
Probably
he would talk
was
about were
lava
either deceased or not around. But anybody that was alive or could react, he wouldn't bring that up. Now, I did call some people on the phone to try to ask some questions, but the way he worded it made it a little confusing. So how do you talk about something like this? Right? If the allegation against Boogie is he made all this up, right? That he's sympathy farming or he's exaggerating. You know, maybe part of the abuse was real, but not all of it. Or maybe it's all fictitious and completely made up, like the cancer shit. Or it's some kind of weird grifting scam like the cryptocurrency thing. But he's got all these ground rules because he doesn't want to bring in these third parties, even though he's talked about these third parties extensively for years. For years and years. How do you talk about it? Well, you don't. You can't. You end up talking about eating too much pizza and getting your tipples twisted.
Oh my god.
That's what you end up with. It's a dead conversation. There's no way to proceed with it. Unless it's just all out there. Unless you can just read the statements that he's publicly made. Publicly made. Where do you go with it? You know, it even got to a point because Keem had kept talking about, I want to do this punishment with you to get you back on the show, to make you have amends.
No, we don't want punishment.
Boogie
is
and my suggestion at the very
kind
end
of
of
good
this
as a guest
was you should bring on the A-logs. Because who's going to be more informed than the people that troll the shit out of them? Or make a YouTube content on them that have a better knowledge of this than I would, or Muda, or Keem would, or Wings would. That would know all the details of these stories to be able to ask the questions.
I mean, technically, Jim, you should be calling
that
him
would be
the
uncomfortable. That would be a punishment because he wouldn't be able to run away from that. But sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. It would have been entertaining as fuck if it did, but apparently, that's not going to happen. So this conversation, it just kind of sort of peters out and dies there. What are we left with? We're left with him arguing and lying for 20 or 30 minutes about a phone conversation he says didn't take place, but it looks like it took place with a person he said he never talked to. He instantly got a hold of on the phone within 2 seconds, and then they admit they talked repeatedly with him throughout the year. You've got him, talking about just silly, goofy shit, throwing fits left and right, just doing all this shit, and it culminates at the very end of this stream. Because there's no ground being made on these fucking allegations, with Muda saying, hey, maybe if you want to do something, you should match me. Let's donate money to fucking St. Jude's or a cancer charity. And, of course, Boogie's like, I can't do that. All I've got left is, I think he said $3,000, and I can't afford it. I need to pay for my medical insurance. For what, your fake cancer? No, I need to pay for my fucking medical insurance. And he's just going on and on and on about this. So finally, they convince him to do it. They convince him to pay $3,000, and he overpaid by $25. So $3,025, and then Mudahar matched him. So St. Jude's got a random payment for like $7,000 from two people slap fighting on a live stream.
Meh. They get a lot.
But what was Boogie's? This is probably my favorite bit out of the entire goddamn. It's like honesty shown through at the very end. It's like this, like the facade dropped for a minute. And he actually says this. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this fucking clip lined up because it's great. Donates the money to dying children dying of cancer. And what is just
actual
I don't
people
even
dying of cancer? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, is it not set up
That's
properly?
a
It might not be
concept.
set up properly.
I think
it's a novel thing.
I know.
Full screen here. Hopefully that's right.
The good news is I'm getting my play button back, and charity got help, so that's all that matters.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. All right,
Wait,
Boogie.
if I donate a little bit more, do I get the play button? We matched.
If I get my 3,000 back, sure.
You take money back from dying kids?
No, I mean,
Mudahar would also. He did say that. He did say that. If I get $50,000 back. Sure.
What a guy.
They lost their shit on that one.
This guy threatens to charge back the money. If I don't get my play button, no, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. They can die. I don't give a shit. Fuck those kids. Unbelievable.
No, it's very believable. That is Steven there. That
Way
is
to go,
Steven.
Way to leave him on a high note, right? Way to really end that stream, that uncomfortable fucking stream on a high note.
He plays with himself. Gets smacked
now,
by
I can't
mommy.
say for certain. Again, because I'm not super familiar with it, whether the abuse stuff is real or not. Anything's possible. It is the boy that cried wolf. And I know it sounds awful.
You're like
Who
playing
would
some
ever
down
doubt
with the
somebody
sickness
coming
now.
forward with abuse, physical or sexual or whatever abuse?
No, Bobby, don't do it
they
again.
suffered as
I'll
a
be a
child.
good boy.
Oh my God, how terrible! This is a guy that is
That's the fucking
lying
lyrics.
about everything constantly.
Yeah,
constantly, from big things to small things. So it doesn't surprise me that there are people making infographics about this. There are threads that have detailed posts that are fucking 20 pages long,
I
going
love
into
this
details
reliving
about
their
statements
chat.
previously made,
Love it. Jesus,
where
that's
they
insane.
contradict themselves, or other people that are familiar with it actually make statements on it. And again, I'm trying to be vague. I'm trying to actually respect his wishes by not like putting a name out or saying how they're related to him, you know. But it doesn't surprise me that that he's being doubted on it. I know it's a heavy fucking subject, but this is a guy that crypto scammed everybody, said it was a joke, and this is the guy that said he had cancer when he didn't, to sympathy for him, and got called out on it. And I almost want to see somebody make like a collection.
He's always done the suicide
Boogie
baiting
lines.
and all that kind of
Like
shit.
put together a definitive edition. Of
I
things
wish
like
this
that.
was
But
new
you have to
shit.
sit through so many
This is
videos,
the same
and
old
so many
gimmick that
live
he's
streams
done
of him
before.
making contradicting comments. Even just on that one that I did, there were even more buried in it. But the one with Wings in particular was just so egregious and out in your face that it made it easy to kind of like stitch it together so you can kind of see how it fluctuated throughout the entirety of the live stream. So, I mean, where does that leave Lolcow Live? Hey, Keem still wants to redeem this man. So, he won't bring the A-logs on. So he convinces him, well, hey, I shouldn't say convinces him. He threw out the suggestion and said, hey, if you go get a tattoo on your face that says liar because you lied about cancer, we'll let you back on the show. We'll do a poll with the audience to let you back on the show. So, apparently that's what happened today. Wrong thing. There we go. Boogie went to a tattoo parlor and live streamed himself on Locale Live, getting liar tattooed in Comic Sans on his face. I'm not sure the size of the script. Now, I watched this take place live. I don't know shit about tattoos. A lot of people said, is this real? Is this fake? Because that tattoo gun made no noise. Could this be more Boogie bullshit? It's possible. It's possible he's trying to pull a fast one, and this is some bullshit scam.
That doesn't look like a tattoo.
But he's going to have to put this stupid thing on his face every day for the next 2 years.
Where's the Vaseline and the cover for it?
So
that's what I'm,
it's either a real tattoo he's got to get laser removed in 2 years, or it's a fake one he's going to have to redraw in the exact precise same location every fucking day for the next 700 plus days. In fact, that would almost be the more entertaining option. Because I look forward to A-Logs doing video analysis,
more
like CSI level shit on this. Whatever the fucking show.
It could be like those month-long tattoos.
That was. But like, tech analysis. Did the L move? Did the I move? Did the A move? Did the R move? They're going to be watching that shit like a hawk for 2 years. So he gets this allegedly tattooed onto his face.
Because unfortunately, I'll say this for the A-Logs, they have no
you can
fucking
watch
life.
I
know. I'm sorry.
stream.
That's a fresh
So you
tattoo.
can watch and come to the conclusion for yourself. Again, I'm not a tattoo. I don't have tattoos.
I don't care if
So
it's
I don't
real
know.
or fake.
Maybe
it's
they
whatever.
have silent
No,
tattoo
I
guns
get
now.
it, but
could you imagine? Could you
Skin
imagine
around
if
it
you
is
faked
not
that?
irritated enough.
After all the shit that's gone on, could
You
you
get a tattoo,
imagine if
your
you
skin
faked
is irritated as fuck around. It's like almost inflamed.
I don't. Then how would you ever bring it
also a
back
little bit of blood.
I mean,
will
it's not my
kind of,
fucking
trickle out in
live stream
certain
show. This is King's
weeks.
wheelhouse, so I guess he's going to do whatever he's going to do.
Yep.
But if Boogie
I know
faked that,
people that
it's going to be disastrous.
or had freshly
And if
done
it's
tattoos.
it's
Awesome.
yeah. So to me, I guess it is funny either way, because now he's like obligated to keep this up for 2 years. So if it's a lie, he's got to live that lie, and he can't ever fuck up, or it's going to be catastrophic. And if it's real, he got this shit tattooed on his face, and it's going to be there for a while.
It's gonna be
But
there.
the thing that really interested me is Keem kept saying on his stream, I'll only bring Boogie back if 70% of the audience agrees to it. If 70% of the people watching, and they had like 24,000, they got about 20,000 votes. And the first poll didn't hit 70%. So, so they redid the poll. They're like, okay, hey, Boogie got this tattoo on his face. He's really apologetic. I think we should really, have some mercy on him, have some pity on him. What do you think that second poll result was?
Yeah.
What do you think the people were merciful to the old bookster? Not at all. No. 61%. Not at the 70% threshold. Now, Keem said, I'll bring you back on. I'll let you back on. But I don't think so. I think you need to be a man of your word, Keemstar. We can't dono scam the audience. there will be done. 61%. That's not that 70. Boogie's got to find another 9%. He's got to increase that. Now, he's got liar tattooed on his face. That got him 61%. Here's what I think. How do we get that other 9% going, right? Because I want to be helpful. I want to be solution-oriented. A little helper be over here. That's what I like to do. So how do we get him that other 9%? Well, we could do the A-Log stream. Well, Keem could. But that's probably going to be very arduous. I doubt that's ever going to happen because they're just going to fucking destroy him if they did that. I think to really make this count, he's got to go to a tattoo artist, one that the audience picks, so we know they're a real tattoo artist with a real tattoo gun. There's no shenanigans. There's no doubt. And get the word Tipples tattooed on his fucking forehead.
Tipples.
Size 48 font. And I think that would already be the other 9%. What do you think? Audience, do you think that should I do a poll? Should we get should his solution for that other 9%? Tipples forehead tattoo?
Tipples.
Yes, no.
Forehead tattoo. Yes.
Okay.
To really get him that 9%.
Gotta wait for this to load the fuck up now.
Let's see if it works. Now, I know you're thinking, what does Tipples mean? I don't fucking know. That's that Boogie phrase. But I think it's good enough. I think it's one of those things.
Let's go,
where
yes.
Somebody that's unfamiliar
You
with it.
sure?
Holy shit.
But everybody that knows. The second you see this obese man with the word Tipples on his forehead in 36 font,
Holy
you're like, oh, it's Boogie.
shit, 90% already.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants that
3,000 votes,
9%.
90%.
Right? The will of the audience is very important here. I'll give you all a second to vote.
92.
Now, I don't have the same viewership going on
Christ.
right now. It's a Wednesday night. I got nothing exciting going on. We only got 14,000 over here. So I'll wait for let's let the poll go for a while, get some votes calculated.
Holy
and see if
crap.
that 9%, if that's doable for Mr. Tipples.
90%.
Avoid the noise.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maybe make him get a Tipples tattoo on his forehead and deliver Domino's for like a week, dressed as the Noid. See the Noid? That's an old mascot of the company. So, Jim, you're
92%.
such a fucking asshole. Why are you such an asshole?
Holy, yeah.
His Metacoforms
do this at
persona
this
is
point?
coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, such a dick. Such a jackass. All right, we got
Goddamn.
4,000 votes coming in. Give it another minute or so. But right now, it's looking like people really do like the Tipples forehead tattoo on it. Sitting right now at 92% yes.
Oh, what? Oh,
92%
91,
of the audience
92.
thinks
Back to 92.
If he wants that extra,
It's really close.
extra 9%
to
to really get
91
back
or
on that
92.
show, he needs to get Tipples put on his fucking skull.
I think it's Boogie and his sock accounts trying to bring it down to like, you know.
I know. I think 100% of the people actually wants this.
Give it a minute.
100%.
Put some background music on while we're doing this.
Oh, I just saw Nick go through.
There we go. It's nice. That's soothing, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so soothing. Take a moment and vote in the poll.
If you're
Should he
on
get a Tipples
TikTok,
tattoo?
go to
Are we getting? Is he going to do a
Mr.
Tipples tattoo? Is
Medicare
that
on
what we should do? I think
YouTube,
so.
and you can vote if you want to. If you want to vote,
If you want to participate, go over to Medicure's podcast.
I'll give it one more minute.
YouTube channel.
Yep, go right over there.
Your Medicure.
Mr. Medicare.
Oh, that's right, Chad. The Noid is coming back.
Actually, you know what? I'll just put it in my chat. That
Yeah,
way
it's probably the best thing for you.
I'll just copy.
Yeah.
Paste. There you go.
I mean, look
Go
at
vote, everybody. Go
pretty
vote.
About
Go
30
help
votes.
Jim decide if you want
use
to
your
call
voting
Mr. Tipples.
powers.
On its way to 6,000.
Use your vote.
91%. 91% of you are all agreeing.
It's un-American not to
Tipples
vote.
tattoo on his fucking forehead.
Go and vote.
I thought it was not Australian not to vote because the only ones that
Now this is important.
cannot.
No, that's
Because
Democrats.
I have no
Yeah,
choice.
no, the Australians are obligated to vote. Otherwise, they get.
But I think
interesting
by the
jail
rules of
time.
the internet, right? Keem's obligated. He said 70% threshold. We need another 9% here to really let him back on that show. I think the Tipples tattoo is the winner. If you get a chance, demand it. In fact, if you get a chance later on today, make sure on Twitter to tweet at Keemstar and say, "We demand a Tipples tattoo."
Are we gonna get
We
a
demand
Tipples
you
tattoo?
brand your loco with a Tipples tattoo on his forehead like he's a fucking like he's a heifer. He's a heifer at the farm.
you know, make him a living, you know, advertisement.
God, I love
for
this
it.
clip. It's so
Ooh,
fucking
make him wear pull
My
boards.
mother twitted
Oh,
my
no.
fucking tampons.
Damn.
I mean, I'd like to fit the whole thing on there, but I don't think we could. I don't think you would actually get the whole fucking thing on there.
Oh,
Good.
My
my
mother
God.
twitted my tipples.
My mother twitted my fucking tampons.
God damn.
His tipples, his sore little tipples.
That is a gift that
Well,
keeps
that's
on
my
giving, by
experience
the
with
way.
Boogie. It's been a week and a half to 2 weeks of watching this as it imploded, as lie after lie and scam after scam blew up in his face. The reputational damage he's taken, I don't know how he's going to undo it. I don't know what arguments he's ever going to win. I don't know how he's ever going to walk back from it. God help him if he ever has something tragic actually happen. Nobody's going to believe him. Even when it comes to this abuse stuff, people are going to doubt because of what they've witnessed happen over the last week and a half. That's rough, but that's the situation.
No, we can have, sir. It's been months,
I don't know if it's
years
like
since
a
realizing his
lying thing. I know they keep throwing out like the term was covert narcissist. All these fancy psych terms and shit. The dude likes to lie. Apparently, just
Yes,
likes to
he
lie
does.
about just fucking everything. Big things, small things.
Oh, yes.
In between things doesn't really matter, does it?
Nip
So
them
how you walk
twisties.
it back from that, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. But I don't think there's anything more to cover about him. I mean, that's pretty much all the big ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what else?
Uh-oh.
Like, unless he throws himself off the overpass or goes through with his plan to fight the cops, there's pretty much nothing to talk about. Like he's shot himself in the foot so many times. I don't know where he goes from here. But it has been one hell of an implosion. And I've been enjoying, I've been watching all the ALOC videos as they recount it. Because, again, they have more detail. That's what I think would have been the best solution. Really have them on and do like a confrontational thing where they can bring up all the shit and he can defend himself and say whatever his counter is to it. That would have been highly entertaining. But it'd been wild. It'd have been wild. And I don't know if a channel's monetization could handle it. Remember, all the naughty words. Well, they'd be dropping some bigger ones. There'd be some N-bombs going off in there. A couple of N-bombs. Oh, boy. I know there's other news. Other things have happened this week with Mr. Beast.
Yep.
And his transgender sidekick.
Oh.
I'm sure that's going to unfold
that's
into
not
an
gonna
even
go anytime
crazier
soon.
story. I mean, I watched that happen, too. And that was about the course of a week to a week and a half as well, with videos coming out hitting like 100,000 to 1 million views. All these DM and private chats are leaking. You've got ex-employees. I think we're up to 4 now. Previously, it had been like 3 people. Now it's like 4 ex-employees all coming out and saying, "Oh, there's way more going on," and everybody knew, and all this terrible shit's going on.
Yeah, a
behind
lot
the
of
scenes,
people
and boy, it's
knew.
gonna be
Yet
bad
no
when
one
it comes
actually
out.
talked about it because hey,
And then we get
it's Mr.
this
Beast.
PR statement where they're walking away. You know, for it's just best that I walk away. And then right on the tail end of that, we've got all these clips now of Mr. Beast starting to pop up. So I don't know where the fuck that's going to go. It's a hell of a thing, though. It's the biggest channel on YouTube. What, 300 million subscribers or some crazy shit like that? You know, I was reading articles, kind of looking into it, because I don't know shit about these people. Looking into it, and what has he got, like an Amazon TV deal, like the biggest one that's ever been done, and a lot of money on the line. So I don't know how this problem's going to... Are there going to be more leaks? Is more shit going to come out? I mean, it's just fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've
Always.
had... It's just been a hell of a week. It's been a hell of a week. Take this, for example. Today. Look on the computer. What do I see? Fucking Sean Combs. P. Diddy is apparently alleged to have murdered Tupac. Paid $1 million to have him assassinated based on
$1 million
a
hit.
prosecutor's filings. Mentioned 70 times by a police informant that P. Diddy was out there looking to whack Tupac. Now, that sort of pisses me off because I remember music from the early 2000s. And I'm thinking I had to put up with P. Diddy and his little Make-A-Wish friend. I can't even remember the guy's name. The guy in like the fucking tinfoil outfits and shit. Mace or whatever it was that used to dance with him. That's the shit I got because he killed Tupac?
Yeah,
I thought Suge Knight was supposed to be like the fucking terror of the rap world. Turns out it's the gay dude. Turns out it's Sean Combs running the sex parties at his mansion. That's the guy. That's the head honcho. Who fucking knew? Who fucking knew?
I did.
Killed Tupac.
There was a lot of speculation.
Well, a lot of people kind of knew
Motherfuckers out there
because
killing
that was
anybody with
common knowledge for a while.
That way he looks good
Then
by
they
comparison.
shut it
That's
down.
my theory.
But again, like I said, there was
Get
a
rid
lot
of
of
all the people that I can actually
speculation.
rap.
A lot of people had a lot
Then
of
you're the last one left,
information,
and you look good.
It just went quiet because, just like everything,
Diddy
people
did
forgot,
it.
or just
Diddy did it first.
what didn't Diddy do?
Yes, and we're all
Not a
from. I
lot.
see people in chat bringing it up. The
Apparently,
Eminem
Diddy
diss
did
track
not
against,
do a really good job at hiding that
I
shit.
can't even remember his name.
I'll be right back.
But he mentions it as a joke line about P. Diddy killing Tupac. And then this news comes out. Fucking unbelievable. What? It's been a hell of a month. Hell of a month for just about everything. Oh. Well, what are you going to do? I was mostly focused on Boogie. I liked watching the implosion. Yeah, I saw all the stuff in the periphery. I see the Mr. Beast stuff coming and going, and we'll see how that plays out in a week. You got the P. Diddy stuff. Again, I talked about that. You got Cheadle, head of the Secret Service, of course, stepping down after the disastrous job they had done. Got Kamala running against Trump there. That'll be, I'm sure all the political people will be talking about that for the next fucking 16 weeks. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Politics. I don't think she's not very likable. I don't think she's going to do well. There you go. That's my political take. I think Trump's going to win. There you go. Yay. How informative was that, Chad? And our dark stream about sexual abuse of a fat man. Well, a little bit of politics. Talk a little bit about YouTube. And a bit about the rap game. See, I hit all of the subject matter. And I know how to... You got to diversify if you want to sell those hats. You got to really touch on multiple things. People aren't just going to buy a beautiful, well-priced hat at metokur.myshopify.com. unless I really appeal to their interests and what they want to talk about. Shameful. Terrible. Okay. Let's see here. Now this is going to be weird. Because of the remonetization on YouTube, let me put that little picture up again. Remonetized. Look at that. Remonetized for a day and a half. Because of that, I have actual super chats, super berries at YouTube. So I'll read those. Then I've got Ko-Fi super chats as well as CashApp super chats. So we've got
we're going to be here for a while if we're going to go through that.
Of fucking super chats to go through. I'll read them all.
I know. I said we'll
read
be
them
here
all.
for
Your
a while.
humble hat salesman will, of course, read them all. Let me just start getting some stuff pulled up here.
I've got one dislike on the stream.
Oh no!
I see it on Jim's stream. Must be Boogie.
Find it here.
I would put it past it.
Where's the section that says, please God, Susan, give me my money? Where's that section? Where is that section, Susan? But yeah, it's not even her anymore, is it? It's that
it's the Indian dude.
I don't actually know the name of the guy that took over. It's a new dude, though. Susan's gone. She's off drinking Franzia in the wilderness. I don't think she's around anymore.
Yeah, it's just another DEI hire.
Get rid of that. Oh, actually, let me put it. So it says what it is.
Elon needs to buy YouTube next.
Like, why did I walk in?
I think it's going to be busy buying Disney.
I don't want to actually listen. Here, let me just change that. There we go. I forgot to put this up. Had this up.
Gotta remember, he put up a lot of money for Gina Carano to fight Disney.
Put that right there. Nope,
Elon did?
Yep. His money.
There we go. Nope.
His money, probably his lawyers.
Fuck it. There we go. That'll work.
Yeah. Gina's not doing it for the
let's
money.
do one more small
apparently.
break. I'll come back and read super chats and throw
yeah,
them all.
Elon has
as far as Boogie coverage, I'm spent.
Yeah, she's doing it on
it was
principle.
There's just too many interesting things to me.
It's interesting
the
to
crypto
see.
scam shit.
So yeah, also Perlmutter has
just
removed all of his shares.
It's just very fucking stupid.
And it's rumored to buy them back when they reach
actually did personally bother
60,
me to some degree.
60.
And then, of course, the abuse stuff, which
cheaper than what they
really
where they were,
because you can't talk. Again, it's weird. If you're going to talk about it everywhere for 10 years incessantly, and then put up all these arbitrary rules about not talking about
roughly
it,
around 89.
What what is accomplished? Nothing, right? Nothing's
$89 a share.
And
they used to be 100. Now they're way lower.
So,
lower than 90.
Boogie can walk around with his maybe real, maybe not facial tattoo, and then maybe get tipples on his forehead for that other 9%. I'm really pushing for it. Demand those tipples. But otherwise, let me put up some break music. I'm going to go grab a drink. Come back. We'll read super chats. And for everybody else that's going to bow out, I hope you have a good, I was going to say weekend, but it's Wednesday. Jesus. I hope you have a good week. Other than that, let me put up. Oh, actually, will the fucking thing stay up? Let's see. There we go. I probably should take that down for now and just put up the we're on a break. All right, be back in 5 minutes.
Okay, then.
That was fun and exciting. Jim Max is still big again. My God, I gotta rearrange this.
Yeah, and we're done.
I know we're done. My God,
I'm dying sitting in this fucking computer chair.
We're done. It was 2 hours. It was 2 hours 18 minutes, but it was a shorter stream than normal. Actually, no, I think his stream is because we did it early, so hour and 48 minutes, give or take.
There wasn't really much left.
Hour and 55 minutes.
Thank you. But still, Tipple's about to trend. Yeah. Tipple should be trending on Twitter at the moment. On X. But Gina Carano's being bankrolled by Elon Musk to go against head-to-head with everything Disney. Perlmutter pulled out all of his shares, which is awesome. And it is kind of... So most likely going to be putting some money in back after the stocks dropped down to roughly about 60-ish on the Disney end. We have Mr. Beast and his scandals. He knew about this shit all the way through, but he decided to defend his best bud, who is now his best gal. Questionable on that shit right there. So we just have and then we have the Doherty kid and his girlfriend are trying to get an 11-year-old to Riz up OnlyFans. Girls. They are desperate, and so they're trying to get minors to join OnlyFans, or at least steal their parents' credit cards.
Shit,
Oh
those people.
God, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. There's a lot that's happening, as well as your new president, or could be new president, Kamala Harris, Camel Toe. Is doing fairly well when it comes down to on some speculations of head-to-head versus her and Trump. So until they actually have an actual throwdown, it looks interesting.
I don't see it. I see polls, fucking polling places that are completely blue that want her.
Oh, I understand. Their pollings are all over the place, but right now, the way how the populace is, your populace is very strange.
So, not my populace. Fucking Oklahoma can't stand her ass.
No, that's Oklahoma.
That's my time out. That's my populace. I don't claim everyone else. They're fucking retards.
Well, there you go. That's the problem. You have to deal with the rest of them.
I vote for 1,000 Ways to Die in the Wild West.
See, there you go. But she polls well. She's either plus minus 2 points, give or take, on a lot of the bigger polls. And again, that's only within the margin. We'll just say a huge margin of error, because again, we don't know how many actual people are actually polling at that time frame for these polls. So
here's what I really think with these polls, and this is what they need to do. And I think at this point in time, with everyone just fucking lying and shit like that, this is what needs to be done, and that is the polls need to put out where they pulled out, how many people they polled,
that'd be great,
and what in those places, what those polls were to get that number. And I really do feel like you look at that number, they're highly cherry picked numbers.
Well, that's why I said within my little tangent there that there's a huge discrepancy there. But regardless of that discrepancy, she seems to be polling well, but I don't know for sure. But as you stated, there should be a lot more accountability of how many people were polled, audited at that time frame, what the actual conversation was based on.
So if you go to any one of these fucking stupid retarded ass fucking blue cities, and you go into the heart of fucking downtown, and to the place where you just look at people and you see the look of retardation just ooze from the fucking pores. You're gonna get that vote. You come to fucking Oklahoma, you come around my neck of the woods, she's a fucking cunt.
No, I mean, that's what I mean. That's where, like I said, that's the problem. So it's the same thing here up in Canada. Most of the polls that we have, though not looking very good for Justin Trudeau, regardless of the factor. But prior to his downturn, a lot of those polls were happening inside of Quebec or inside of Ontario, places that were very strong liberal leading areas. So you're going to get those skew numbers, but when you do the actual proper, cross locations, picking different areas that have different political standings and thought processes, you'll get different results. So, but most of the time it's all cherry picked. But like I said before, currently, according to your polls, positive, negative 2%, or 2 points.
Here's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Oklahoma turning completely red again.
I have been flagged for hate speech.
Congratulations.
I know. I don't. What the fuck did we say?
I don't know, but you've been calling me the N-word all this throughout the entire show. I mean,
time out. Maybe it was the fact I called Kamala Harris a cunt.
Probably.
Well, you're Indian. You're allowed to do that.
I mean, I'm Canadian. I can call whoever I fucking want. Maybe because I call it Pamela.
You do realize that
Hamilton.
Chinaman and Randmans don't get along, right?
Yeah.
That's only a Shanghai noon.
The funny thing is that she's Indian. So I mean, she's the other Indian. Of course, you're not going to get along with her. She's the Indian with a dot in the head.
Indians don't even get along with her.
I know.
They hate her. Holy crap! I thought, okay, this can't be true. Holy.
No, it's true. It's true. But no, like I said before, it is kind of weird that when you see the polls currently, she is in that positive, negative. Well, that's the R word. What word? Retarded?
Well, I'm allowed to
Renegade?
say that. I am retarded.
I mean, rape. What other R word I could possibly put out there?
Nobody would rape her.
Yeah. Take the Sargon approach.
Yeah, the Sargon approach.
No. The Sargon approach is I wouldn't even rape her. What I said is no one would rape her.
Actually, he did eventually kind of go no one would. But I will take that stance. I mean, you also have to remember that she is married to a white.
And I'm gone. I knew it was coming. I was like, hate speech and hateful behavior.
Hey, just appeal it. They're gonna give it back to you.
No, they have actually gotten mad at me lately.
Well, good. We're doing something right then.
It's Asian Twitter or not Twitter, X, anyways. You've been doing well on YouTube's. It's fine.
I've been doing better on YouTube's. All right. Well, I gotta.
I mean, all you have to do is do the same kind of shtick that you'd be doing on X, and you'll be fine. And once you get to a certain level, you can monetize your shtick if you want to. Yes. Buy your check mark, you get the instant monetization. Actually, they've changed a bit of the layout that you can do behind the things on X Pro. You can change an entire layout. It's very interesting.
So we're probably not going to do our stream tonight. I have a feeling.
Yeah, that was basically the plan, sir. Unfortunately. I mean,
you missed a lot, Jim Max.
Yeah,
Jim kind of took over.
Yeah, if you paid attention, I said we could probably do it Thursday, but you did not pay attention, so.
Yeah, but there's reports of like people in Wisconsin going. Wisconsin voters say Kamala Harris is responsible for covering up Biden's cognitive decline. If she's so willing to tell such a broad line about Joe Biden, why is she willing to lie about for herself?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I don't believe that fucking poll.
No. Like I said before, it's just the way how things are being pushed out at the moment. I find it hilarious. So, but yeah, henceforth, I gave him in the DMs there in the Discord. They're kind of going, fascinating.
Apparently but we do have this going on.
Yes,
over the last 4 or 5 hours now in Washington D.C. American flags have been brought down and burned. Palestinian flags have been put up. Every monument around the square, the Pentagon, several monuments have been tagged in graffiti saying Hamas in Gaza. And several dozen police officers have been beaten and dragged through the crowd by protesters.
Yeah, no, this is where you need to bring out your National Guard.
Yeah, this is where the president normally would.
And time out. It's being classified as, wait for it, a peaceful protest.
Mostly peaceful protest. Yes.
Mostly peaceful, I get it. But this is where the National Guard would be, would be serviced right now.
Although I do like, love him, hate him, I don't care about the man, but the president of Israel, Hama or whatever.
Yeah.
Made a comment that is memeable and clickable.
Mm-hmm.
And the comment is, quote, "The people outside the Capitol are very strange. I've seen a group of people with shirts saying gays for Palestine. And in that context, they're no better than chickens going chickens for KFC.
That's true.
That was a quote from the president of Israel in Congress.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not wrong.
No. Yeah, no. That is.
But I'm sitting here going, it's like, I'm sitting here going through the checklist in my head, and I know what you guys say is like, oh, you come on, Sparky, you know, it's rules for thee, not for me. They have a certain set of standards for one thing that they care about, and another set for things that they care about. And we know what you gotta go with that. But I'm sitting here checking off the list: destruction of property, vandalism, unruly behavior. And I'm just checking off the fucking list of this is like 20 times worse than J6.
Yeah.
The aided by AI apparently worked well enough.
I know that this is right now an X. This picture.
Oh, that picture. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, that looks more like Biden than the AI they use.
Well, I do have kind of a complaint with the thumbnail. Why does the thumbnail look like Gerard, not Boogie?
Hey, don't talk to
Don't
the
knock
AI.
it.
Talk to the AI.
Yeah,
AI
if you look at the thumbnail,
I get
video, it looks like
the
Gerard
AI on that one. That's the AI,
not Boogie.
I get it, but again, that's the AI. Oh, speaking of Gerard, he's doing pretty well. He's been gaining a lot of his lost.
Yeah, you know why? Because what he did wasn't a fucking charity scam.
I know, right? Jesus fucking
Shocker!
Christ.
If he actually committed a charity scam, it was as bad as everyone said. Guess what? The FTC would be involved in that. Guess what? We just found out. Hey, the FTC looks at us and like, nope, he did everything by the fucking book.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, didn't do a goddamn thing fucking wrong. This
I
account
know.
hasn't touched
This
its
is
own
why I
domain.
have issues with people like Boogie and not Boogie, MRMETOKUR and his ilk.
This is why I stopped working for charities or do charity drives, because some of the most fucked up. Because
well, actually, time out. You really want to know something funny? Technically, Boogie committed charity fraud the other night on Local Live, bribing Boogie to donate $3,000 to get his fucking play button back. That's considered bribery and charity. He committed more of a fucking charity fraud scam than what the fucking completionist did.
That and yeah, there you go. And it's live right there, right in front of everybody. So yeah,
This is what happens. This is what happens when you get a Indian Canadian that doesn't even live in the fucking United States, and some fucking bumblehead fucking Australian that can't tell his fucking asshole from a fucking meerkat hole in the ground.
True.
Thinking that they know more about charity law in the United States than the fucking FTC.
Well, I mean, I know more about charity law than they do, and I do the research properly. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
They pass over several bits of pieces and stuff like that, especially with the fucking proof of the fact of the charities that he wanted to give the money to would not accept the money because it wasn't at a large enough amount yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
These
so
things
he held on to it.
Yeah, these things do happen, unfortunately.
And guess what? Oh, he used the finances for some of the stuff for the events they held for different things in charity. Well, guess what? You can do that.
Yeah.
Guess what Happy Punch did? Yeah. Guess what Happy Punch did that Keemstar held up? The exact same thing.
Same fucking thing. Yeah, I know, but again, when it comes down to it, we don't talk about Muda, we don't talk about Mr.
Only
Beast.
Only thing that whole fucking deal was Muda Hard trying to suck off Carl Jobs so he can get the inside scoop on the whole fucking Billy Mitchell thing that Billy Mitchell is showing Carl Jobs for. And by the way, I guess it's being done in Australia. And the thing is, Australia fucking defamation laws are a lot more fucking strict than what America is. And technically, Carl did commit fucking defamation to Billy.
Yep.
Oh, Biden has literally turned into the poltergeist guy.
Oh, that's ooh, he's pretty. I like him.
That's AI Biden, I think. That's an AI.
That is a pretty look. I will have to.
That is. Oh my god! It is an AI. You know how, because the face shrunk in.
There you go. I don't have to. There you go.
And I know there's got to be people that will throw pushback in about the completionist. I'm sitting here going, until the motherfucker gets investigated and actually charged with something by the FTC, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
This is something that Mutahar and Caution never got caught up or even went at.
Mm-hmm. I concur. This is the problem with it. But look, Moody's not going to be doing too much when it comes down
And
to it.
I love the fact that all of Mutahar's fans that was defending him, because I had a couple of them come at me about the whole thing a while ago. Well, Mutahar doesn't do drama content. He doesn't do drama content. He doesn't do drama content. Yeah, well, I'm watching him on a fucking local live right now doing drama content.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
He's been working behind the scenes with all these people for like 2 or 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up,
That's
guys!
where the money is.
He does drama content.
Yep.
He doesn't do it in expect as like some of these other people does, but he doesn't expect to make his own type of videos because he can get more insider information from that fact. At the end of the day, he uses drama to fucking help himself out. He does drama content in the store.
No, I agree. I mean, everybody's going to get dabbled into drama content. I mean, fuck, even we do if we don't want to, but we do it anyways. Because sometimes it eye-catching. People like that shit. I'm not going to devote my entire channel to and life to doing commentary and drama shit. No, sorry, but again,
and to a lot of people, especially like Mr. Beast and all these other people, Mr. Beast, Dr. Disrespect, stuff like that. It's like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If somebody, especially like Mutahar, one of these people come up to you, oh, what gotta do this piece on you? You want to go up a comment? Just shut the fuck up. Don't even fucking respond to them.
Nah.
Go on with your fucking day. Tell them fuck off and go on. The only reason why that this is fucking entertaining, like with Boogie and shit like that, because he's done it to himself.
Yeah, he pretty much
he doesn't have to go on that fucking show.
No.
He subjects himself to this. He wants it. He has a humiliation fetish.
That is very true. No, because he's been doing this shit ever since he decided to kill off Francis, and that's where his real money was, and because of the factor that he himself, Steve, could not do the same job that Francis was able to do. He found different ways to humiliate himself to a point where he's told many different stories. They all caught up on him. He's been doing it for I want to say a decade.
I don't like people who fucking tell stories, and it's so fucking scummy and stupid. And it's like, who cares? I might come on YouTube and I might talk about, oh well, this happened, that happened, and it's everyday fucking stuff that happens. It's like it's not like, oh my god, a meteor came down, and I went up and got a piece, and I got this cool little shiny rock, and it's from a meteorite, but it's actually iron pyrite that I probably found down at a fucking chat pile somewhere while I was exploring around, and I put it up. I'm telling you, you were
chilling with Mundane Matt, Matt Jarbo. Try to find
it's not like bullshit like that. It's like I don't get the aspect of doing shit like that. It's like there's been many a times that I probably could have fucking thrown up oh poor pity me. So I could have done it with Chance. I could have done it with the medical stuff that I had a while back ago. I could have done it with the pregnancy from Captain Hook and my son. And there's several. I could have done it when my fucking house flooded. I've never once tried to monetize anything from it. Anything from it. Now I'll go on and I'll talk about it, but I talk about it because, hey, it's something that happened in my life. I don't talk about it trying to fucking clout clickbait.
Yep. Yeah.
I had somebody, I can't remember what it was when it happened. I had somebody say, my house didn't get flooded, and I'm just faking it. They shut up really fucking fast when I put fucking pictures up.
They generally do. I mean, you put the proof up there, they They start asking some questions.
It's funny because I had fucking Jim speech. Jim seen the flood pictures of my house. It's fun, and he was fucking speechless.
Yeah. I'm looking at that Boogie tattoo stream. Yeah, and the location that he's in, yeah, that would have hurt like hell. And
Well, here's why I'm wondering. Why is
Yeah.
there a loaf of bread on the shelf?
Yeah, I know, right? That's because it looks like he's at his house. I mean, most tattoo places they have snacks and shit, the ability to do so, but that does look like he's at his house or at somebody's place.
But in the day, I really don't care.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyway, but yeah, no, well, we
watch him grow his beard out.
Yeah, right. I'll hide it pretty quick, because it is in the beard line. So yeah, it is one of those things. But no, watch him have a Keemstar beard when it's all said and done.
Because here's the thing, it looked like it was real.
Yeah,
there are correct tattoo guns. I can say that much. I think Captain Hook, if you're in the chat, you can comment on this too. She has her own tattoo gun kit. It's noisy as fuck.
I know it's noisy as fuck.
She does artistry work at times for people who wants tattoos and stuff like that. She has a couple tattoos and she's been around. There are quiet tattoo kits because the reason why they do stuff like that is because sound terrifies people at times.
It can.
So I could totally believe that it was a quiet gun, and I could totally believe that they probably just muted it on stream too. But and I really don't care. He was dumb for getting in the first place. I hope it is fake.
Yeah, well, we can only hope and find out.
But he just needs to get off the fucking internet. And he needs to get a fucking job. And he can get plenty of fucking jobs around Fayetteville, fucking Arkansas.
No, that's true. But Boogie really needs to get off the internet for a while. But he won't because
he's a lolcow.
Yeah, he is the existence. He is what Keemstar wanted for the most part. So yeah, him and DSP would have been a great combination together. But no. It is what is. It is what is. I don't know.
There's a picture that looks redder, but
yeah, there's a library clock. There's
I'm looking at the whole background.
Yeah. There's several jobs that he can get.
Yeah, but we know he won't. We all know he won't.
So my fucking lower back hurts, but you know what? I'm going to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I have to.
Yeah, that is that. Welcome to the world. Welcome being normal. Welcome to the normality.
Yeah, I fucking not.
Normal person.
Yeah, saying this fucking computer joke. Fucking killing me. I don't have to, but
no. We should.
I could just mute myself and wait in the front room and let you guys take over.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah, that would have been probably just as good. But no, thanks for doing what you did.
What do? I do nothing. I just come up here and give my voice out. You do.
Yeah, that's basically what most of you are supposed to do. I'm the one that holds this together with like a shoestring. It's like Jesus fucking sorry. But no, we should wrap this fucker up. We don't want to be like Jim. It's almost been 3 fucking hours of this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the ear rape and all that kind of stuff. But as usual, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming along for yet another fine edition of Stream Sniping Mr. MRMETOKUR. So yeah, use whatever you're supposed to do over there, like, comment, subscribe, or whatever else you're supposed to be doing. As normal, I give these motherfuckers their last rites. I hit buttons. Get the fuck out of here.
Just in the stream. Don't put any music up.
Dipples.
Dipples. It's